This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah. I was watching TV with my buddy Stevie when we saw the strangest thing. It was so compelling. A woman was selling maxi pads that had wings. I turned to channel 3 and what did I see? A woman who looked real rich. She was living on the hill and pitching Vagisil for the special feminine itch. I tried once more and I turned to channel 4 and I was shocked, I must confess. A gal who was chunky said when she's smelling funky, she just squirts it with FDS. Well, it's on every station, it's plugging up the nation with feminine hygiene ads. Douches and ointments and OBG appointments, and don't forget your maxi pads, 'cause they have wings to fly. Let's give it a try, it's feminine hygiene. Well, a mama and a daughter walking by the water. Somebody don't feel fresh. Monostat 7 put her back in heaven, 'cause the yeast really makes a mess. Middle-aged debutante looking for a lubricant, I still can hear her voice. Her mama done told her when a woman gets older, the muffin downstairs don't stay moist. Well, it's on every station, an oversaturation of feminine hygiene dings. Creams and lotions and all her emotions and all the water she retains. It's so insane, this game. There's too many names for feminine hygiene. Why do we have to view all that stuff girls go through? It's really got my stomach reeling. Let's give those ads we see a hysterectomy, or at least make them more appealing. 'Cause they're on every station, an oversaturation of feminine hygiene ads. Douches and ointments and OBG appointments, creams and lotions and all her emotions. Summer's even Massengill, and if you itch, huge Vagisil. Kotex, Tampax, Gynacort and Yeastex. Norforms, Pamprin, Feminique and Replens. Motrin, Midol for when you're suicidal. Monostat, Femstat, a plug for this, a pad for that. The list goes on and on. It's so insane to me. It's on my TV. It's feminine hygiene. It's on my TV. It's feminine hygiene.
Yeah. Hey, that was Todd Yon, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello.
Who's going to be the first to say it feels like a Monday?
Man, it sure does feel like a Monday. You're playing music again.
Oh, sorry.
Here's an idea.
Who's playing music?
You are.
That's impossible. Nothing's on over here.
Good morning, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
She's at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
You playing music over there, Pat? It's you, isn't it? You're playing that organ with
There's
you.
Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Back from a big-time weekend with the fam.
Yes.
Oh, I bet that was wonderful and enjoyable. And
Absolutely.
any fighting? Any infighting?
No, there wasn't too much infight.
Come on, make something up.
Yeah.
The baby twins, there was a moment where he pushed her and then she smacked him.
Yeah.
How old are these little guys?
There you go.
2.
Identical or womb mates?
Womb mates.
Womb mates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Identical?
isn't one a boy and one a girl?
Yeah.
That'd be weird if they were identical.
That would be.
Although it's possible, you know.
I didn't know what
Anymore.
sex they were, Mr. and Mrs. Dickhead. Okay.
You mean when he said he hit her?
Hi, Ace. Hi, Chick. I missed
If we go to the tape, it
Here's
was
Tom.
very clearly
Joe, why
that
don't you just keep playing music underneath us all the
There
time?
is
and
nothing
blaming,
on over here.
Blaming others, will you?
There's nothing on over here.
I learned my lesson though, asking you about running the equipment. That
what does
morning
that mean?
you said,
Oh,
"Stop
man.
staring at me."
Oh.
Yeah, I learned
man.
big time. I will never ever say anything about that again. I know where the line is drawn.
Okay, well, that's very good. Now,
Hope everybody had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend.
yes, indeed.
Cram it.
Okay, apparently someone had better call the Orkin man to get the plug out of your ass.
Celtics dispatch the Pacers last night. A sweep of 4 games, 105-102. A guy by the name of Derek White hit a three-pointer with 43 seconds left. The Mavericks can do away with the Timberwolves tonight. They can sweep in 4 games in Dallas. Of course, they had 3 games to none. That means if tonight's Dallas-Minnesota game ends, would anyone care to guess? Ace is exempt because he knows all these things. What day the NBA Finals begin? Anybody want to guess?
Okay, if they
September.
June 7th.
You have gone over. Christy has gone over. June 6th.
Oh my.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. It's a Thursday, Tom. I know you'd like to ask what day. It'll be in Boston. There you go. Isn't that a great idea? Why wouldn't you be able to move up things? But I guess they have to travel.
Because those venues have concerts and hockey and
June 6th,
other stuff
Tom.
going on.
June 6th.
Flower show.
Flower show.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's a flower show in Boston?
Probably. I don't know.
I bet
Oh,
that's
the flower show.
I bet that's
Oh,
badass.
definitive.
Yeah.
Speaking of
a
the
lot of
Celtics,
fighting, a lot of drunk Irishmen. Man.
some sad news in the world of basketball. Bill Walton died over the weekend. Bill was actually in this studio a couple times. And a huge Grateful Dead fan.
Coach Rick Carlisle had a nice story last night about after the game about Bill, and they were teammates on the Celtics team in '85 and '86. And Rick asked Bill Walton. He said, "I'm taking this girl out. I really think she's cool, but I don't. I want to take her to the Grateful Dead show in D.C. Can you help me, Bill?" And Walton goes, "Yeah." And he gave him the name of the backstage guy, and sure enough, they took Rick and now Mrs. Carlisle, Donna, backstage.
Oh, nice.
For one of their first dates, courtesy
cool.
of Bill Walton.
Yeah. And also a fine announcer after an incredible college career.
He was unique. He was. Some people loved him. Some people couldn't stand him being an announcer.
You know me. I like the
He
guys.
was quirky.
I like the personality guys and
Yeah.
the homers, if you will.
Sure.
Sometimes you get an expert in a sport. They don't know. They don't know what they're talking about.
What's that like?
Well, I wasn't like live on the scene at an event.
Oh, I see.
Like
Okay.
maybe a race car.
Okay.
Maybe,
I know what you're talking about.
maybe a racing event.
Yeah.
No
By the way,
idea.
for those that happen to be watching the Indianapolis 500 on NBC, great ending, and apparently they don't have a delay switch at NBC. Pato Award got the
He
big
was
one out
upset.
there. Got the big one.
Yeah.
Notice that there was stunned silence after he said that?
Did you see, though, did you read that 9 children burst into flames when he
Really?
said that word?
Really?
Yeah, all across the country.
But I thought it was kind of sometimes they'll come back and go, we'd like to apologize for that.
That was unfortunate.
Just nothing. Just like they're all sitting there going, somebody do something. What do I do? We've been there. So,
Yeah.
but a great Indy 500, great coverage by NBC. And I like the fact that I think that might be cool to move the race later in the day every week. I mean, every year. Maybe.
Ugh. I don't know if I'd survive. I got home at 11 o'clock that night.
Why so late? Traffic?
I want to hear that come out at the presidential debate. One of the replies are,
I don't know if you know this, but when you have to move 350,000 people out, it causes a traffic problem.
You could have took Tom's helicopter.
Well,
I did not take a helicopter.
Well, yesterday was my favorite story of the year. Every year is the cleanup at the Speedway after
they get all those kids out there.
You have this at like the Churchill Downs and the big events and the stuff they find
couches.
Yeah, but you got 400,000 people in that. They find all sorts of things,
gynecological tables,
a baby's first dildo, stuff like that. Yeah,
thank you very much. That's helpful. Coming up. We have some interesting stuff in the news. And I think, if you don't mind, I'd like to start with a short request.
I do mind, but go ahead.
We heard from Todd Yan, one of the great live performers of all time, and a great song, Feminine Hygiene. We talk about Tom speak. You can't think of the word. This comes to us from Jim in Cincinnati. Hooday, he says.
Hooday gonna beat them Bengals.
I often have to translate for my wife. For example, she was trying to say hedge trimmer, and she just held her hands out like she was swinging a baseball bat and went, the thing that goes, but he has a specific request. He wants to hear Ozzy Osbourne ordering a pizza.
Oh, okay. That's short. Yeah.
And the story on this is we've had Ozzy in the studio a couple of times, but we had Ozzy on the phone.
Yeah.
And he can be very hard to understand. In this particular case, everyone else in the room with me at that time pretty much was laughing so hard because they couldn't understand him. A couple people went under the table laughing. I was trying to carefully listen, and it was pretty much impossible to figure out what he was saying. But in any event, it went on and on and on. And then we actually took the...
This is not edited as much as you think it is.
Yes.
His replies.
We took Ozzy. This is the real Ozzy Osbourne. And just pretended he was ordering a pizza. But all of the Ozzy sounds you hear is the actual rock star Ozzy Osbourne, and it sounds just like this.
Paparazzi Pizza, can I take your order?
Yeah, I'm just I'm in the car.
Okay.
There's I need to go and we just got in the Mad Monk.
Meat lover?
Right.
Yeah, going to be about 45 minutes.
That was not artificial intelligence. That was the real Ozzy Osbourne.
The old meat lover.
Meat lovers. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Mike. Mark. And coming up, we have things we learned on last week's last couple of shows, and we'll certainly look forward to that. And a lot of interesting things in the news. We've got cats, kitty cats, and we have cheese chasing.
Yep, sports. We got cheese wheels. Sure do.
We've got a couple of cool world records. It's all happening right here.
And robots continue to maybe take over the world, and nobody's doing anything. I don't know what your problem is. How many warning signs do you need?
No, the people who are actually getting, hey, this is not safe, are all quitting because their bosses are telling them, well, shut up about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the robot bomb-sniffing dog over the weekend. That's pretty freaky. Man.
That's a good place for a robot. I like that.
I love it, but it was just to see it like right next to you was just like, whoa.
Oh, you were that close to it?
Yes. Like
Did it go for your crotch?
It did not. There's no bomb in my crotch.
Wouldn't it be great if you were programming
tampons set it off?
Wouldn't it be hilarious if you were programming that as a joke? You had the robot dog go up to everyone's crotch and go before it got to the business of whatever it is, bomb sniffing.
There is that one dog who buries his face in the crotch.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those?
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
Neither. That's one of the few things they don't do that they shouldn't be doing. There are many others, though, believe me.
Hey, let me tell you about this. Raycon, you may have heard us talking about Raycon's everyday earbuds, and you thought, hey, the same audio quality I expect from the big guys, but at half the price? That sounds pretty good. Well, it is good. If you've been wanting to check out Raycons, now is the absolute perfect time. They just launched their upgraded model of the best-selling everyday earbuds. Raycon's upgraded everyday earbuds. You'll also get active noise cancellation, ergonomic design to fit the widest range of ears, and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus weatherproof and sweat resistant. And a brand new arrangement of colors like blush violet, forest green, and royal blue. And Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. So what indeed are you waiting for? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 20% off your Raycon order and free shipping. 20% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
And I think we can say safely that the season for quality earbuds has arrived. And don't forget those Raycon headphones. They are terrific, especially if you're going on a long trip with the kids and you want some peace and quiet. Get them the over-the-ear headphones. You'll thank me. Trust me on that. Now, that's all coming up. We're going to find out why Christy's in such a bad mood.
Yep.
I'm not in a bad mood. I'm in a great mood.
No, I can tell you're not. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate Pina Colada and Thai iced coffee flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
You're going to blame me for that, aren't you? Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello.
Hi.
Testing. Okay.
We got a Memorial Day hangover going on in the room. Something else. Kind of stiff. You kind of stiff?
Kind of stiff. What'd you do?
Kind of stiff.
Yeah, a lot of yard work.
Stiff. Getting old. Getting stiff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Watched a interesting movie over the weekend, and I was waiting for Josh to come back, and so I could tell him about it.
Oh,
Hundreds of Beavers. Have you heard about this movie?
I don't know why I haven't watched this yet.
It's
this is a porno.
I really want to see
porno
this.
from the 70s.
Yes, it's a porno from the 70s.
Thank you, Waze.
It looks so funny. Is it funny?
It's yes. There are certain moments, but then it drags a little bit. But
what's it about?
It's this gentleman hunting beavers in the. It's a throwback to the 20s and 30s movies,
like an old slapsticky, silent kind of film. Is it silent?
Yeah, it's black and white, and it's more or less silent.
Is it an old movie?
No, it's brand new, and
the beavers are men in suits, aren't they?
The beavers are men, and they've got
like
beavers
mascots.
and foxes, and what are they? There's a guy in a horse suit.
Oh boy,
it's not bad.
I saw the trailer for it when I am way in.
Yeah, I was way in when I saw it.
Did you laugh out loud?
Oh yeah, a couple times, and you expect to see Charlie Chaplin come around the corner.
Yeah,
is the flavor of it, but it's
but you guys know I love those old comedies.
Sure.
And stuff, so that's.
I mean, it's not Laurel and Hardy, but it's pretty good.
I love the old Buster Keaton.
Love Buster.
The Magnet Car. Ever see that one?
Yes.
That is some. And he did all the stunts. It's awesome.
Where that car's driving past him and he grabs the handle and takes him away.
That's cool too.
There's physicists who look at that and go, "We have no idea how he did that without his arm being ripped off."
Yeah. There may be a little rotator cuff surgery after that. Yeah. Well, welcome back to the Bob and Tom program.
Hundreds of beavers. I recommend it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. I recommend Ace Cosby. He's right there. He'll be doing that joke of the day. The man is a legend. The voice is a legend.
Once again, it's the idea is to have people listen to the show, and if you tell them that, they're going to click her right off.
That's Chick McGee. I can see him.
Click.
Anybody else have a house full of guests over the holiday weekend?
My brother did. I was one of the guests.
You know how he feels this morning. Then
did you foul the dumper there at your brother's house?
No, I was not one of those. I did not do that this time. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's one of my other brothers. I feel like somebody did. Oh yeah, my brother John did do that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
What?
And well, he used one of the restrooms, and it was worse than you wanted.
Oh,
to be,
I wasn't listening. I thought you meant he crapped the bed.
No.
Fouled the dumper. That's not what you thought. You just wanted to say crap the bed on a radio show.
And my brother Jeff, the older brother, this is his lake house. He has the rule: the bathroom downstairs is for that, not the bathroom close to the living room and the kitchen.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, my brother John broke the rule, and I had to walk in there to just go number one,
right?
And it wafted out, and I heard my older brother go, "Who did that?"
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Boys will be boys.
Okay, well,
I do the old T-shirt technique. You ever
what's
do that?
the most?
Wait a minute.
What's
the T-shirt technique?
Where you put it over, you pull it over your nose.
Oh, is that bad?
While you're in there.
Yikes!
He needs that stuff. What's that called? Where you sprinkle
poopery?
Poopery. Yeah,
You sprinkle the water. How does that work?
Poopery. It's just essential oils, and you spray the water before you go.
And does that work?
Yeah, we use it at our house.
It does work better than you think.
Ladies swear by it.
I love it.
Having three brothers, what's the most dangerous thing you guys got together and did? Like throwing darts at each other, or
or like
shooting fireworks. I know you shot fireworks at each other.
Roman candle fights and bottle rocket fights.
Yeah.
Because we soon discovered that we eventually discovered that the little hole at the bottom of a wiffle ball bat. Is perfect for sliding the stick of a bottle rocket in.
Oh boy!
And then pointing it at your brother.
Aim it.
You've just given many people a very bad idea for the 4th of July.
Nice. See, now Tom's brothers, he and his brothers played grab ass nude.
Listen, grab
and
ass.
I know that you guys,
Bear man,
bear man, flying around your lake house in nothing but towels.
There was a dorm room.
Neck.
Upstairs was a dorm room with several beds, and
that's grab ass.
You were assigned a towel. And you had a clothespin with your name on it.
Who assigned you a towel? Your mother?
My mom.
Of course.
So you just have the one towel, and after you were done, you could clip it on and take your bathing suit off and throw it in the bathroom. And you'd run around jumping between bed to bed as a naked Superman known as Bear Man.
Just everything flopping around.
There's a lot going on there.
With his brother. Where was your sister at this point? She was too old to participate?
No, she would be downstairs. Mm-hmm. See, the upstairs was for the boys.
Is that right?
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a great thing to have, a dorm room. I got one at my house now. It's the best.
A dorm room?
A special room with.
Is it a cold air dorm? Is that like they have in the fraternities?
So if you want to have a sleepover, there's this one room that has 4 built-in beds. It's great.
That is fun,
That
man.
is fun.
It was supposed to be storage, but we changed our mind.
Just in case.
By the way, if you do that, you're going to have to put in a window that allows for egress. That's going to cost you. Long story.
It must be in the basement.
No, it's upstairs. You have.
Who made that decision? Did you make that decision?
Oh yeah.
I know how you walk around and go. You know what we need to do is pop this out. How long did you live in your brand new home, your recently constructed home, before you popped out a window or a roof?
Nothing. No.
Or a wall.
No, but in the process of building it, many changes were made.
Oh my God.
In fact, I have.
No wonder it took 6 years to build.
I had 3 extra windows. Got a couple extra doors lying around.
Yeah, you got a balcony.
Yep, I sure do. Some really nice doors.
Access.
I've got to figure out something to do with them.
You should hang a door on the wall, the door to nowhere.
Are they indoor?
Oh, I like that idea.
Are they inside doors or outside doors?
Inside doors, very nice, very nice pieces of furniture.
So there's a room with 4 beds and no one's in there?
It's kind of like a
just
dorm
for a
room.
sleepover
They're
room.
built in into the wall, like a sleepover room. It was the room over the garage, so it was just dead space. So now it's a fun room for the girls.
You know what you should do with one of those doors? Put it like just in your yard as some sort of art piece.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like
Neighbors
if you
will
were
love
like,
it.
you have like a little bit of woods near you, can just set it right there.
Right.
What is that door
Where'd that door go?
doing?
Yeah, why don't you run that by Kelly?
And also get you one of those ladies that look like they're bending over and red and white polka dot. They're bending over in their garden.
Now, when this show's over, you're saying you have extra room at your house.
Yes.
That's right.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Living
4 extra beds.
And you wouldn't
I
charge
only
a
need
friend.
2.
You wouldn't charge a friend rent, would you? For him and his son?
You have an HOA where you live?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet.
I've already met the guy. He came over a while back. That's the voice of Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. We're going to be checking in with her shortly. But this segment is supposed to be what we learned on yesterday's show.
Well, we didn't have a show yesterday.
So I thought we could go back in time.
Oh my God.
All right.
I have some of the stories that we did
Today, what we learned on yesterday's show and the day before, brought to you by Sleep Number Bed. My sleep number is 100. What's your sleep number bed number, Christy?
35.
35.
Yeah, baby.
Joshy, your sleep number?
65.
65. Tom?
I'm back up to a crisp 100.
Oh.
The Chick
Why
McGee stuff.
use script, Chris? But okay, that's Sleep Number Bed. Get yours today. Tom, go ahead. What do we miss?
This is an interesting story. We had it the other day. Hulu is going to do another one of these dating shows. This one has an unusual twist. It's called Virgin Island.
Yep.
And it's a dating show for celibates. And they are asking for applications according to Variety magazine. Quote, the show will feature stunningly attractive and confident singles who claim to have never had sex, traveling to an island resort where they will look for the one.
Well, the key word there is claim. I'm
just going to say that's the first thing that's going to happen.
And
contestant who claimed they're celibate.
None of them are virgins. You know that.
It says it's not clear how Hulu will confirm that contestants are actual virgins. So interesting.
Check their video game scores.
Yeah. If you're really good at Fortnite, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy's. And my suggestion was they have it hosted by Tim Tebow.
Is he still a virgin?
I think he's married.
No, he's hooked up.
Oh, he got married.
But I mean, he was famously.
Yeah, I remember that.
A famous virgin. He made a big deal out of it. Kind of an odd idea for a show.
I think Tim Tebow should marry Deebo Samuels of the San Francisco 49ers. Then Deebo would be Deebo Tebow.
That has to happen.
And maybe he could play bass in the band Devo.
Oh.
Deebo Tebow on bass and Devo.
Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. Let's see. What else did we learn? I love this story. We've had these stories about you're a yoga person, right, Christy?
I like yoga, sure. Oh, the piglet yoga.
We've had stories about puppy yoga and goat yoga.
Now there's piglet yoga in Massachusetts. It's really a cute little
It's
thing.
called Beyond Yoga and Wellness.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Busquet.
Gee, what's your opinion of this?
Yeah. He doesn't like it, apparently.
Piglets, quote, cause mischief and cuddle with participants during their yoga.
Piglets are cute.
Yeah, but they're going to poop all over your yoga mat.
They're also delicious.
You know.
And Christy, I talked to a person who did this piglet yoga, and she pulled a hamstring.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
You don't want that.
Thank you, seriously. No, sit down, please. Wow. Let's see. What else did we learn? Oh, we had the world's tallest steer.
Yep, we did.
That was exciting, and we learned
that was exciting.
And we learned that steers are castrated.
Right, bulls are the ones that are still intact.
Yeah, and this steer was so tall it was castrated like going to a Jiffy Lube. They just walked right underneath, and then they tried to sell him one of those filters. And then we were speculating on who was the tallest living. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
That got a
castrated person.
No. Rhymed with steer. That
Stedman Graham. No.
Okay. This is a fascinating story. We found out that marijuana is now outpacing daily drinking in the United States, which I'm somewhat skeptical. But this survey said there were about 14 million daily drinkers and about 17 million daily marijuana users.
That makes sense to me. I'm not skeptical of that at all. The people I know who smoke weed do it every day. The people I know who drink don't do it every day.
I'll tell you what,
I understand that, sure.
I was at Starbucks about 1 hour ago.
Yeah.
I got out of my car.
Somebody blaze up?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. A Wake and Baker?
Apparently. And there was no one else, so someone must have really been smoking.
I don't hate that smell.
Really?
Sometimes it does surprise me, but I don't hate it. Yeah.
It's so skunky. I can't. Yeah.
So in any event, I thought that's kind of interesting study. If you think that marijuana did it without even having ads in the Super Bowl. We also had, speaking of drinking, a place in Chicago is serving cicada-infused Malort. And I hadn't heard about Malort. Apparently, it's a
Malort,
very special liqueur, only usually served in a couple of Chicago bars.
Yeah, and it's apparently just awful.
Yeah,
it's described here as being the worst booze ever. Oof. Yeah, and it's a Chicago area thing. I think it's kind of a like a ritual. You take your buddies and make them do a shot of this stuff. Well, a place called the Noon Whistle Brewing in Illinois is having this special cicada-infused version of Malort. It tastes, quote, like the flavor reminiscent of a succulent lobster.
Mm.
So you can do a shot of that.
Anybody have any cicadas yet around here?
No.
I was surrounded by them over the weekend.
Not a one.
Oh, were you really?
In Missouri. Yeah. Yeah, there were a ton. There are probably 80 in my grill right now.
Yeah, there are a bunch on the internet in neighboring states.
Yeah.
The
car looks like it was pelted with mayonnaise packets.
When they do, car versus cicada.
Yeah, and they're loud when they.
And then, Josh, we may have to send you to this. The 4th annual Great Florida Bigfoot Conference.
Oh, yes.
With an all-star lineup of, quote, Bigfoot researchers, investigators, and authors.
Sure.
Wait a minute. Josh?
Yes.
Have they ever spotted the Bigfoot in Florida? That doesn't sound right to me.
This
It'd
is
be too
one.
hot.
This is one of the reasons that they go to Florida for the convention, so they're not distracted. I mean, you get all these hunters together.
Okay.
If you do it, let's say in Oregon,
Sure, they're going to be out looking.
yes, they're not going to have time for symposiums and.
Sure.
Starts June 8th, by the way.
Okay.
And it's my understanding that the very first seminar is how to take a picture in focus.
Well, that does need some.
When I was watching the sure to be nominated for an Oscar, Sasquatch Sunset, the Bigfoots, they beat on trees. That's how they communicate with other Bigfoots.
Knocking is very big.
With big sticks.
Very compelling audio and out there.
Yeah, okay.
Of knocking.
You hated this story. The NFL is going to test optical tracking.
Really did.
Which I think is great. So,
I say we take all the human beings out of it, including the players, and just have robots play in the NFL, and then it could be.
why do you object?
Only Ace could watch it.
Why do you object to measuring something accurately?
Because it's human element.
So if you were pulled over for speeding,
it's football.
If you were pulled over for speeding and you said, "How fast is I going?" The officer goes, "I don't know." Looked to me like you were going.
How do you feel about?
By the way, that's kind of how they do it.
How do you feel about being measured? Technically, Josh, by a speeding a camera that keeps track of your speed. How do you feel about that?
I absolutely trust that.
Yeah. The technology of you speeding, but it's right here, officer. I'm stopped.
Anytime the officer says, according to my speedometer, you go, I need to see it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Show me that it says.
Oh, they'll show you
Yeah,
after they put you in the jail cell for 20 minutes.
I was with you. You were going that far.
Officers, I may be joking.
Throw a Barney in there.
I think they're going to be testing the system, so they'll know exactly where the ball is. They will still have the so-called chain gang out there.
Yeah.
Primarily so that I think the players can look up and see where they have to be.
And the 26th season, so not next season, the season after, Major League Baseball evidently will be ready for computer-generated umpires, robot umpires.
And they're going to be, Christy, you like this, they're going to be projecting
awful idea.
Where the player has to get for the first down with a special laser machine.
What?
Yeah, and the problem
they
with
already
it is,
have that.
No, I don't mean. I mean for the actual
athletes.
So let's say show up on the field. The problem is the laser keeps cutting players in half.
Yeah, they got some bugs to work out.
Hey, Stevie, you want to turn that laser down? He was an All-Pro. Now he has half a leg.
They still don't let you keep balls that go into the stands in the NFL.
Yeah,
do
they do. Yeah, they do.
Oh, you get to keep them?
Yeah, I think though the players are billed for the ball.
If they toss it in there?
Yeah, I think so.
When you're making $1 billion a minute, is that really necessary?
I'm just saying.
Yes, it's
all right.
the league's equipment.
You owe me $200. Really?
Those balls are a couple $100 though. It's not like cheap old baseballs.
Really?
Cheap little baseballs.
Yeah, he's right.
I'm just saying. I think
right?
these teams could afford a few balls into the crowd as a nice public relations move.
Well, of course they could.
One more story that we missed.
What?
We didn't miss. I don't know if you heard this one.
Well, which is it?
The family that was eating undercooked bear.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have that again because we had that on. I think that
Were you here for that?
No, I haven't heard about that.
They got brain worms, Josh.
I have that here.
This is what
this
scares me so much.
And the best part of the story is they were eating bear meat kebabs.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that's something. You come back from what'd you do this weekend? Well, I had a pizza. I had some spaghetti, and I had bear meat kebabs. Of course you did. Who didn't?
Have you guys seen Smokey Bear recently?
no.
They must have I saw a billboard.
Is he shredded? Is he ripped?
Shredded? I was like, there are middle-aged women who are drooling over this thing.
I will beat the hell out of you if you don't prevent forest fire.
Yeah, it's crazy. crazy.
Okay, cool. Well, now it's time to check in with Chick McGee over there.
Simply Safe. When you travel, or you're like me, I used to be this way, where you constantly are second guessing. Did I lock up? Is my window open? Is my garage door up? What's going on at the compound? Well, with Simply Safe, my do-it-yourself home security system, I just check my app on my smartphone, and there are 9 different cameras, all different angles of the compound, variety of indoor and outdoor high-def cameras yet. And also, Simply Safe has sensors to detect break-ins, fires, floods, and more. And Simply Safe, named the best home security system of 2024 by U.S. News and World Report, backed by 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. Remember, there's no contract. It comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. And Simply Safe gives me and many Bob and Tom listeners real peace of mind, and now it's your turn. Plus, a great deal. Get 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, a great world record involving shaving cream and ping pong balls.
Nope, not at all.
That's hard hitting.
Yes, hard hitting.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. Josh back from weekend on the road.
Hello.
Doing stand-up comedy at his brother's house. Is that right?
Yeah, it was a private gig.
Do you gather everybody around and just, hey, anybody celebrating anything?
I do. Oh, yeah. Hey,
stuff like that?
This guy knows what I'm talking about. My 2-year-old nephew.
No.
Sadly, 2 of his brothers walked.
Oh, yeah.
They'd heard it all before.
Hurt your feelings.
There's Christy at the Silac News Desk. Pat
Hi.
Godwin's here. Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. And here he is, our leader, our founder.
Now,
Tom Griswold.
many are saying...
what are many saying?
We tune in and we hear about the forthcoming Ace Cosby joke of the day.
No one's saying that.
But we can't wait all day. We have things to do. We can't listen to the show all day.
Wait, and no one would
which is why we're going to do a special early edition.
All right.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
You ever wonder why envelopes don't reproduce?
You ever wonder
why don't envelopes
reproduce?
Tom?
Well, they're all male.
That was Ace Cosby's joke
all
of
male.
the day.
Oh, listen to that.
Speaking of mail, perhaps one of the main males in your life is your dad. Well, make this Father's Day unforgettable with Omaha Steaks.
But I want to sing, Papa.
Go to omahasteaks.com and order delicious gift packages starting at only $89 with code BTS at checkout. Satisfaction guaranteed.
It is the perfect gift for Father's Day. Get those Omaha Steaks to your old man.
That is the perfect gift. You make some Omaha Steaks out on the grill, and then you sit your father down and have him watch you two together watch The Jazz Singer with Neil Diamond and Lawrence Olivier.
Now, could you quote one of the lines from that?
From Neil Diamond. Actually, Pat does it much better than I do.
I'll do. I have no son.
That's Lawrence Olivier.
That's Lawrence Olivier. Can you do Mr. Diamond?
Ah, Papa. But I want to sing, Papa.
I want to sing.
I want to sing,
yeah.
Papa.
Wow, that is one bad movie.
It is awful.
It's time now to check in with the sports page and Mr. Chick McGee.
We had NBA playoffs yesterday as the Celtics win their Eastern Conference Final Series against the Indiana Pacers in 4 games, 105-102. Last night, Derek White had a 3-pointer with 43 seconds left. Game 4 tonight in Dallas between the Timberwolves and the Mavericks. Dallas up 3-0 in that one. Of course, Dallas can win tonight and dispatch the Timberwolves. And if that's the case, Dallas and Boston will sit around until June 6th before they play the next game, which the Celtics will be very happy they can do that because Kristaps Porzingis might be out of injury and be ready to play by then.
Does Texas have enough champions right now?
What?
They're doing pretty,
you know what they always say? Yeah, the Stars are in the Stanley Cup, which I'll get to, Josh, and the Mavericks and the Rangers and won last year, and of course But
The Cowboys.
The Cowboys have not been in the playoffs for 38 years. Let's not always remember. Never forget.
38?
Something like that. 27. 95, 96.
Cowboys fans are going to start emailing.
That's right. And sad news from the NBA yesterday. Bill Walton, who starred for John Wooden's UCLA Bruins before becoming a Hall of Fame center for his NBA career and one of the biggest stars of basketball broadcasting, has passed away. The league announced that Walton died Monday after a long fight with cancer. He was 71. Walton was the NBA MVP in 77-78 season. Two-time champ in college basketball and member of both the NBA's 50th anniversary team and 75th anniversary team. And that followed a college career in which he was a two-time champion at UCLA and three-time National Player of the Year for Mr. Wooden.
He was referencing Airplane, wasn't he?
Yeah, you drag Walton and Lanier up and down the court.
Yes, he was.
He was in here a couple times. Very nice guy.
Oh, good.
And a huge Grateful Dead fan.
Interesting.
Love the Grateful Dead.
And there's a great Rick Carlisle story about that.
Walton arranged tickets for Rick Carlisle and what would be his wife, Rick's wife.
It was their first date.
Donna,
right?
more or less their first
got
date.
Him backstage.
Yeah, got him backstage pass for the Dead.
Excuse me if you mentioned this earlier. Didn't he outfit one of the teams in Grateful Dead?
Yeah.
For the Olympics?
Wasn't it like the
Lithuanians?
Yeah.
Lithuania.
Lithuania or something?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he supplied their uniforms and they had a Grateful Dead
tie-dyed,
theme.
yeah.
What a cool thing to do.
This email just in, Dear Radio Family.
That's us.
I'm sitting in a bar in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
You're grounded. No, go ahead.
Sitting in a bar in Tulsa, Oklahoma, watching the Celtics and the Pacers play. Announcers mentioned Jason Tatum, to which I announce loudly, they call him the Tater!
That's right.
As Ralphie proclaimed in A Christmas Story, the entire bar looked at me as if I had lobsters crawling out of my ears. I finished my vodka tonic. Oh,
yeah.
Why does my mouth water? And tipped the bartender and walked back to my hotel room. Thanks a lot, chick.
You're welcome.
You
still did the right thing, sir.
Yes, you did.
Did absolutely the
They're
right
the
thing.
ones in the wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani. It's not working.
He says he lost sleep after his translator accused of stealing millions of dollars from him.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Ippei Mizuhara, fired by the Dodgers after the season opener on March 21st, a federal gambling investigation became public. Mizuhara agreed to plead guilty to bank and tax fraud in a sports betting case in which prosecutors allege he stole nearly $17 million from Shohei to pay off debts. Ohtani began Monday. It doesn't seem to be affecting his playing. He's batting .336, 13 home runs, 35 RBI, and 13.
Please call him RBI.
Stolen bases. Sorry about that.
An attorney general.
And to the NHL, Jason Robertson, that's not a hockey game, completed his first career playoff hat trick midway through the third as the Stars from Dallas defeated the Edmonton O'Brien Oilers 5-3 last night to take a 2-1 lead in the NHL's Western Conference.
You get that
final.
reference, Christy?
Rangers at Florida tonight. Rangers up 2-1 in that one.
Edmund O'Brien.
Who's Edmund O'Brien?
Edmund O'Brien, one of those
actors. You might
old
probably seen him in a couple of old movies.
Edmund O'Brien.
Edmund O'Brien.
Certainly worth
You'll know.
looking up.
Bushy,
recognize him.
Bushy eyebrows, I want to say. Or is that Ed Begley Sr.? I get those
He
two,
had bushy eyebrows.
those two mixed up.
Coming up, we have a reason to hear this song. Recognize this, Josh?
Wow,
Absolutely.
that hurts my ears.
Little iron butterfly.
That is really objectionable.
That's the short version.
Oh, that is the short version.
That's the top 40 version of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. We have some In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida news.
All right.
I didn't think that you would want to know about that, so I didn't bring it in.
I'll explain this sound when we come back.
Ugh.
Wait, what's the sound?
One more time.
Ugh.
This is the French Open ladies?
No. I'll tell you who it is and why they did it.
Okay.
Hang on,
All
listen, listen.
Ugh.
All right, okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Xyzal is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Xyzal keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, Be wise all. Take Zysol. At night.
Over the past several days, 3 females have been found dead.
Looks like someone's going after these girls. Then they have to know to watch their backs.
Streaming now.
You really want what happened to this woman happen to you?
Exactly why I need to keep going on this.
Starring Emmy Award winner Amanda Seyfried.
I'm worried about what you're gonna find. So am I.
Long Bright River. A limited series. Streaming now. Only on Peacock.
All right. Wolfman.
Just in case you guys think I left, I'm right here. There's Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
By golly, here I am. Ugh. Yeah,
There's Pat Godwin.
I am here too, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. And this was Christy's first sound she made on the air this morning.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You know what? That's so
Having
scary. It sounds just like my mom.
Quite a morning. She spilled something.
I had a long 4 days. It was
You had guests at your home.
a lot of guests, a lot of dinners.
Doesn't mean you come in here and mouth off.
I didn't mouth off. I just went, ugh.
Whoa, pretty
tired.
mouthy this morning.
That's the worst, having house guests.
I love having them.
So you saw this. You were telling me you saw.
That's not what you told me.
You saw a dog.
You guys are ass.
Collective ass.
Yes.
You want to put a hole in there, don't you?
Yeah.
We are ass.
An ass.
I love my family and friends.
It's like a pod of whales. An ass of DJs.
I love them. I saw what?
They're very nice people. I got to meet them.
Oh, you did not.
What the hell? I met somebody Friday.
Oh, that's right. You were at the broadcast.
That was your husband.
No,
Oh, I have a husband,
where was
yeah.
you were telling me you saw this robot bomb stiffing dog?
Yes, I was at the greatest spectacle in racing at the Indianapolis 500.
Woof, woof.
And they
woof,
have
woof.
a bomb-sniffing robotic dog.
Woof, woof.
And it literally, if Ken, if you're listening, if you're not on the plane yet, he took a picture of it. It was literally right next to us.
Huh.
Walking by. It was the creepiest, weirdest thing.
So they can send this dog out.
It was walking out around all over the speedway. It was just walking.
If they don't have some sort of fake excrement coming out of the back end of that
No,
dog.
they didn't
like
have
at
that.
certain times.
You like iPhone 11s?
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Did it have a handler?
There were 2 officers with it.
With it? Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So could they make it go up and sniff your crotch if they wanted?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Did it look like they were
Should I have interviewed
controlling it with a remote control?
Nope.
The dog was just walking
Nope.
along.
Yep.
That's
See,
pretty wild.
that's frightening.
It was really cool.
It'd be so funny if you could program it to just walk up to everybody and go right for the groin. When you're walking your dog and you ever have that happen and your dog goes up to someone, goes right for their crotch, and the people always go, "He must smell my dog." Really? Does your dog lie down on your groin at night? What's going on over
What are
there?
you trying to do, man? That's I would say
What?
that's the number one way to pick up women
What?
is
Let the dog sniff
taking
their
your
crotch?
dog out and talking about a dog with a girl and all sorts of things, especially sniffing. How's it smell down there, Sparky? No.
If you like that, lady, perhaps you'd like me to come in for seconds.
I think he's got a tongue on him. Where do you see mine?
There you go.
Oh, boy.
How about that?
You don't snort or drool when you do
He's
it.
just got the one move.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
I'll show you a picture of him. It was pretty cool.
Can we break away from sports for just a
I
second?
wish we would.
I'd like to hear the story about the undercooked bear eating.
Oh, you would? Okay.
This is an interesting thing.
Doctors say a family fell ill with rare brain worms after eating undercooked bear.
I have a headache. I think it's brain worms.
This comes out of the CDC. They have details about kebabs that were made with the meat of a black bear.
CDC, bunch of puppets.
And served at a family reunion. One of the family members had, quote unquote, harvested the bear meat from northern Saskatchewan.
Now, does that mean roadkill?
Maybe. Days later, family members began to fall ill, but it took multiple hospital visits before doctors learned of the bear meat and determined they developed a condition called trichonellosis, an infection caused by roundworms in the brain.
Our brains.
Family members were treated with an anti-parasitic drug.
Doctor, there's something wrong with our brains.
That would mess up a car. You hit a brain or hit a bear on the road.
Yeah, it
holy
would.
heck! I think it goes number one for damage: moose,
oh yeah,
bear, and then deer. I think Don't you think?
I think so. Cow is up there.
Cow's up there.
Horse.
Yeah, that would be bad.
CDC.
Train.
Yeah.
Train.
Oh, yeah.
Train wins.
Yeah, that's good.
What about another person? Well, you just drive away, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Screech.
So first of all, to me, it's so funny that it's eating bear meat in the form of kebabs.
Well, there's
You
that.
think the most dangerous thing would be those skewer gizmos?
Ugh.
And help me here, I can never remember this.
I don't.
Is the kebab the skewer stick?
Whatever we said last time was wrong, I think.
So the shish is the stick?
Is the shish the stick?
And the kebab's what you put on it.
The kebab is the meat and
I
the
don't think
onions
so.
and the carrots,
Really?
whatever.
I think the whole thing is a shish kebab.
No.
I think
There's a
is.
name for the sticker gizmo.
Well, I thought they were
CDC
shish.
obtained leftover frozen samples of said bear meat, which revealed moving larvae.
Yeah, don't eat that.
So, in other words, but it was only because it was undercooked.
As Josh said one morning, you're eating bear meat. What, are we out of food?
Well, and testing identified that the worms in the Trichinella nativa, a species that is resistant to freezing, so even though the bear meat had been frozen at one point,
That's
it
worms
didn't
in the
kill
baby
larva.
Jesus hair. What you had there.
Really?
Yeah, native.
Got a letter.
I was wondering how you were going to get that.
We have an important letter.
Okay.
Dear Bob and Tom Show, the most important question you will receive today.
Okay.
Why didn't they marinate the bear kebabs?
Well, these people clearly thought they could grill it correctly.
Once again, Josh.
And now Josh Angers America, day 2.
Go ahead, Josh. What is it about marinade?
Learn how to grill your meat. You don't have to drown it in wishbone for 3 days if you know how to properly cook. I brought this up over the weekend, and my brother Jeff had lived in Houston for a couple of years. He goes, "You would fit in Texas."
Oh, is that right?
He said many people there are anti-marinade.
Marinade.
Really?
And I think if they are a marinade aficionado, they tend to favor the rub, I believe.
If that's
Texas.
even considered a marinade, yeah.
Right.
Oh, I'm all for spicing and stuff like that.
But you don't believe in marinade.
No, I'm way
A
against
man
it,
who
yeah.
drowns a baked potato
That
in
is-
butter.
You have never seen me eat a baked potato. You would be shocked at how little I put on it.
You drown a baked potato in butter.
Just butter?
Sometimes not even butter. I like to just cut it up and soak up the meat juice with it.
Oh, yeah, the baked potato? Yeah.
Okay, now Christy's showing me a video of
That's
this
the dog
bomb-sniffing
that would- yeah.
dog. You're right, that is creepy.
Isn't it?
That's wild, yeah.
Sit, stay.
Yeah.
But there's no guy with a controller like you would a remote control car. There's no guy like that.
It's on its own.
The dog's just
Easily attack.
yes.
If it wants.
I mean,
It
if-
goes rogue. Look at that thing. No,
That's crazy.
I do like your idea, though, of having some kind of, as a joke, it walks up, lifts its leg, and fluid comes out. But
maybe some-
how about lighter fluid?
That'd be funny.
He gets up, walks over to a fire hydrant and starts to pee, and all of a sudden, it's a flamethrower.
Oh.
How about
that'd be
resistors
awesome.
or something?
That would be
Transistors or
cool.
something coming out of his butt.
That would be cool if he had a flame.
I've seen a lot in my day, but never a dick flame. I tell you what.
What happened?
Dick Flame, I think he's a private investigator.
You've never seen A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors. There's a dog that pees fire.
I was looking for this something over the weekend. There was a guy whose name was Dick Lively. Do you think you might go with Rick? I don't know.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dick Lively. Well, who isn't?
He's an NBA player. He plays for one of the two. Are we going to hear a song from Pat? Maybe
Yeah,
we
it's
should
been
do
over an
that
hour.
right now.
We haven't heard a word
Yeah.
from you.
There's
How was your weekend, Pat?
It was fun. I hung out with my girlfriend. I watched the big race for the first time in my life.
Really?
Because, they restricted.
Did she have a lot of questions about what she was watching?
No, she actually knows a lot more about it than I do.
Is that right?
I had the questions.
Oh, okay.
It was
Did she look at you at one point and go, "Can you shut up?" Did she say that?
No. She does all the talking.
Really?
All right, sir.
We went to a lot of brunches and long coffee walks, we call
really?
them.
With her
those are
fans.
nice.
Long coffee walks?
Yeah, we go for coffee walks
You know,
in the morning.
You could always call me. I could think of some excuse to get you out.
To walk his
we had fun.
dogs?
Yeah, Tom just called. We have to meet at the station to.
That's not true.
What?
You're banned from Pat unless you're at work. We know that. How come you're not aware of that?
I was here yesterday. He could have come in and hung out with me.
You were here yesterday,
And I had to catch up on some stuff.
or you had to get away.
No.
Admit.
Yeah, he had to get
Yeah,
away.
he had to get away.
Then I don't know.
Who had all these damn kids?
But now it's back to sports. What have we got going over there?
Let's see here. First of all, it's time for July 20th, Mike Tyson set to fight Jake Paul in Cowboys Stadium. That will air on Netflix. Unfortunately, there's a problem. Tyson suffered a recent medical scare. On Memorial Day weekend, Tyson had to seek emergency medical attention while flying from Miami to Los Angeles. According to his representatives, quote, Mike had some kind of a medical emergency on the plane and paramedics boarded. Before the paramedics arrived, the flight issued an announcement asking for a doctor, and the message came up on everyone's screens on the plane. Prior to takeoff, the plane was delayed 2 hours because it was too hot due to the heat in Miami. An eyewitness shares that Mike, age 57, was wearing a matching short-sleeve blue and white print cabana set while on American Airlines Flight 1815.
Yeah, you're going to be comfortable, don't you?
That seems very smart.
Isn't a cabana like a tent?
Mike, no, you can. Cabana wear is something
like
that
beachwear.
Beachwear.
Yeah.
Your linens.
You can call it cabana wear. Yeah. Mike was in the Admirals Club.
Was it at the Copa?
He was escorted
the Copa
to the
Cabana.
Copa Cabana.
This was
to the gate.
Like his. You know how some people have emotional support animals they fly with.
Yeah.
This is his emotional support clothing, which he calls his coping cabana.
Coping cabana.
So was it heat stroke?
They're not saying what it officially was. Thankfully, now Mr. Tyson is doing great. He became nauseous, sick, and dizzy during an ulcer flare-up, they say. They say up to 30 minutes before landing, he's very thankful medical staff that were there to help him. So I don't know if there's going to be a delay in the fight or not, but it's July 20th. It's oodles of time before.
They'll be all right.
6 weeks, right, before the fight. So there you go.
When do the Olympics start?
I don't know. What
July
I meant to say
19th.
was I don't care.
Yeah. Too soon, I'm sure it is.
I want to say July 19th.
You call yourself a
that's right.
sportscaster?
No. I don't know of anyone who calls myself a sportscaster.
Okay.
I don't think. Who does?
Okay, sorry.
You'll occasionally cast sports.
I like your sportscasts.
They're fun.
Mine are fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
And to prove that,
You catch a story or two.
Well, for example,
we're going to come back with Chase and Cheese, baby.
There you go.
There's that TV show, The Reluctant Traveler.
Yes.
With the guy from
Eugene Levy.
Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of Eugene
Someone
goes
who
a long
doesn't
way.
like traveling. This could be the reluctant sportscaster.
Oh, okay.
The sportscaster doesn't particularly care for sports.
What I don't care about that show is he's a reluctant traveler, so they put him in the finest hotels in all of the world.
Well, I don't think he was going to do it.
I'd travel then.
Nothing like the Four Seasons to make the place look good, huh?
No joke.
Well, I endured to stay in Belgium.
It's almost the way it is.
Horrible.
Right now, I want to talk about the season. Of course, I'm talking about the grilling season. It's rocking right now. Fill the grill and fire up the party from our friends at Weber. They've got the best grills out there. There was some Weber grilling going on in my presence this weekend. That's right. It was very, very nice. The Weber.
They're not made out of rubber, though, are they? The Webers?
Did I say Weber?
It's not rubber Weber. No, they're Weber Webers. They're fine, unbelievable quality with the Weber.
Why don't you study sports for sure?
Okay.
Weber, the searwood pellet grill. You can smoke, roast, and sear all on the same grill. Go from low and slow on smoke boost at a modest 180 degrees, or go to high heat searing at 600 degrees. That'll teach this piece of meat who's boss. Now, this is all from Weber. They've got the full great sear zone. You can put more food in the flame, and the food will look as good as it tastes. The grill is hot in 15 minutes. Cleanup is easy. You'll cook on 2 levels at the same time, so you can make enough for everybody at your party. You can also add a heavy-duty rotisserie or a rust-resistant griddle insert. Why would you want that, Christy?
Because you don't want your pancake batter to fall through the grates.
Exactly. If you want to have a breakfast grill out, maybe some sausages and some pancakes.
If you do that, then you'll eat your pancake and you'll have to go
charcoal in there.
Spitting charcoal briquettes out.
Not with a Weber.
No.
Get fired up. The new Weber Searwood Pellet Grill. Learn more at Weber.com. That's Weber, Weber.com. Get the best grills out there. Thank you, Weber. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. What's coming up? You've got some weird news in the world of cheese.
Cheese and world records only Tom will love.
Okay,
and
good.
Napoleon's penis.
That's right. We have Napoleon's penis in the news.
Moly. That's what he's got his hand on when he has his hand on his coat. You know that.
Well, he's got his hand up here. That would imply that it's huge.
And it's not.
That's right.
And apparently it isn't. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Building a portfolio with Fidelity Basket Portfolios is kind of like making a sandwich. It's as simple as picking your stocks and ETFs, sort of like your meats and other toppings, and managing it as one big, juicy investment. Now that's pretty good. Learn more at fidelity.com/baskets. Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. Here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
I misplaced my...
Here's Christy grunting.
Drink.
What'd you lose? Your
Lost
drink.
coffee? I went in there and I got ice.
It's still in there. I
Where?
saw you. You set
It's
it down
still in
on
there
the counter.
wherever you That's where it is?
And then went to the bathroom. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was looking in the wrong place.
There's a cup of ice in a fizzy drink, water.
Sorry.
Idiot.
Oh, thank you, Josh. How nice of you.
What an idiot. He always knows where he is and what time it is. That's a joke.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, what time is it? Oh, is it time for sports?
It's time for Pat and a song.
Pat, you have a song?
I got lots of songs.
You got lots of songs.
Okay, well then play one.
I have an original one that I did last week.
What about the bear meat song? Do you have a bear meat song?
I don't have a bear meat song. I lied. I don't have all.
Do you have a barbecue song? A grilling song? An eating out song?
Eating out?
I do have an eating out song, but I don't think I'm allowed to sing it.
Yeah, probably not. What do you got?
Did you have a song last week you sang?
I did hand-me-downs, and then I made a few changes when I played it for you guys live.
Oh.
It dawned on me, it didn't hit right. You know, I kind of make little
Do you want to
changes.
redo it then?
I would love to.
Oh, we'd love to hear it, dear.
Does this involve, okay. Do we need any kind of introduction?
No, there's no
And hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lawrence Welk, and here's the Pat Godwin.
That's a perfect introduction.
I don't know why.
All right, we're not my fault. We're actually off over.
Oh, there he is.
Louder.
Are we up there?
Do you have a bad chord?
No. No, sometimes this thing is.
It shorts out?
I have to turn it on and off again.
The old reboot.
Give me a strum. Let me hear it.
It doesn't work.
Oh, there's no strumming?
I have to turn this on and off. It's a technical issue over
Okay.
here.
Well,
it's
turn
not
it.
Ace. It's not me.
Okay, so is it on
Go
now?
ahead,
So it's
turn
Eddie.
it on and off. He's going to turn it off.
Eddie, you really messed things up.
I hear something now.
Eddie.
I hear something in there now.
I'm hearing something electronic.
No.
And
not
that's
there.
probably not. Why don't you get that done? We'll get back to you.
All right, sorry about
All right.
Good morning, gang. This email starts. I've gone bear hunting in Alaska twice.
Really?
Ooh.
I've tagged out both times.
What does that mean? Oh, he got the maximum?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Got his bear.
He got his bear.
You get a certain amount of tags, or you buy a certain amount of tags, I guess.
And both times
Alaska, Christy, it means you're playing a game of tag with a bear.
Yeah, you're in tag out.
You go, you're it, and then he kills you.
What's the old joke? You're not here for the hunting, are you? And both times, Alaska Department of Fish and Game issues a statement that bear must either be frozen below 10 degrees for a period of 6 months.
Wow.
Or it must be cooked to a minimum of 160 degrees.
Oh, that doesn't seem outrageous.
Parasite-infested meat is common in pawed animals.
Oh.
Someone shot my paw. See, that's a dad joke.
I understand.
Pawed animals due to their carnivorous tendencies.
Yeah.
So if they've got parasites and stuff like that in their meat, no wonder bears are so grouchy. They've got worms
No
crawling
joke.
around
In
in
their
their body,
brain.
in their brain, in their body.
Yeah.
They're
Holy
hungry.
hell.
Wow. It's good to know. So once again, we had a news story about someone eating bear kebabs.
Bear kebabs.
The family got worms in their brains.
What do you serve with the brain kebab? Do you do the green pepper onion thing?
Oh,
Or do you-
sure. Yeah, you're
That
sure.
makes anything.
Sometimes you want to get maybe a hunk of pineapple.
Oh,
if you really
yeah,
wanna
of
make
course,
it,
sure.
festive.
Where are you guys on sweetbread? You know what sweetbread is?
that
Yeah, like your livers
monkey
and
brains?
stuff?
It's about brain. It's
No.
cow brain, isn't it? Sweetbread?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
That's the innards.
Is it
Yeah, I
inside?
thought it was more
Sweetbread?
organ-based.
All organs,
Well,
like
why
a
do
mixture?
they call it sweetbreads?
It's oddly named.
They name a lot of foods things that they're not.
If they called it pancreas, you wouldn't eat it.
Yeah,
Good point.
I give you veal.
Yeah, veal's not called puppy cows. People'd be very upset. What was that? What was the term that you used for veal? That
cow toddler.
Cow toddler.
Yeah.
Much funnier.
How about some toddler?
Okay.
Yikes.
So cook your bear if you're getting any.
That's a great idea.
And once again, be sure to marinate it.
Yes, please. The Tetbury Woolsack Races.
Yeah.
Draw on a local tradition in Tetbury dating back to the 17th century in this historic wool trading town in the UK.
Welcome to Titbury.
In one of the events, competitors from across the world chase a cheese wheel down a hill. It's called the annual Cooper's Hill Race.
That time of year again, huh?
Yep, it's that time
And
of
it's
year.
very
again.
steep.
There they are.
There they are.
It says it's almost, oh my Lord.
I mean, people are falling hard.
It's almost straight up and down, they say.
That has to hurt.
And are those rocks?
I would.
Yeah, look at that one guy. That one guy's doing.
I mean, they're flipping down it. It's crazy.
Do they pad their butts, you think?
Participants brave the near vertical hill in Gloucester, England to chase after the cheese wheel in hopes of taking the cheese wheel home.
Some of those people were somersaulting so violently.
I know.
Play that again, Hoffy.
I mean, they're really going down there.
Man,
Yeah.
oh man. Wow. Tom, would you ever
No.
consider, yeah, probably.
We used to love rolling down hills when we were kids.
Yeah, but our bodies don't respond the way they used to.
Yeah, you're right. This is a young person's
I mean,
game.
how does he not break his leg?
I mean, they all look to be like 20.
Right.
You know, like
and those guys at the bottom there in the jerseys, that's the local rugby team.
Are they catching people as they fall?
Members of the local rugby team stationed at the bottom of the near vertical hill were ready to catch the tumbling competitors.
Man.
I am assuming a lot of alcohol is consumed.
That's the idea.
Prior
Probably,
to,
Well, that would make your body more pliable.
That's true.
or at least you think it is.
Yes.
That's the important thing.
God looks after babies and drunks. Isn't that right?
Who the hell said that?
Oh, that's an old saying. You've never heard that?
No, I've never heard that.
Tom Kopke of Germany won one of the 3 men's races.
Give him Hill, Tom.
While local Josh Shepard and Dylan Twiss from Australia won the other 2 races.
Oh, come on, baby.
Let's do that, Twiss.
It's Dylan Twiss.
Abby Lamp from North Carolina won the women's race. And there's not a wheelchair component to this race.
Yeah, because this is.
That's after they race.
Yes, I've always said this is like this is sort of like Pamplona.
Yeah.
The famous running of the bulls.
I wouldn't mind going and seeing it in person because I don't know, no matter what video you have, I don't know if it's impressed upon you how steep the hill is.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't tell.
Would you go see the running of the bulls?
Sure, I'd go watch from one of the.
What is it? San Fermin Festival.
Yeah, the Festival of Cheese. Yeah, from the from a balcony. I'd like to do that.
I'd like to be on that balcony. Yeah, that's fun.
Drinking a beer. Showing guys my boobs? Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't...
Showing guys your what?
Nothing.
Well, you want beads, don't you?
Yeah. How are you going to get beads?
This isn't as dangerous as the running of the bulls.
No, it doesn't seem to be. You got a lot to worry about with the running of the bulls.
Which, you say the bulls... Running with the bulls is more dangerous than tumbling down a near vertical hill chasing a wheel of cheese.
Yeah, you're not going to get gored to death. You might break your neck chasing a...
Oh, I don't know. I think...
You ever had a broken neck?
They couldn't do this in the States. I've always, because they'd have to have a wheelchair division. They hit the cobblestones. Good luck.
Oh, the Pamplona deal?
Yeah. That would be a great video.
Would it?
It starts the running of the bulls, and you see the wheelchair division go first.
Wheelchairs get caught in the cobblestones?
I think the guy got on the chair in the first place. They tried this at a nearby bowling alley, by the way, but they used blocks of cheese, and they didn't really roll all that well.
No, that was the Polish.
Because it was in a bowling alley.
Yeah, bowling alley.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and Christy had the story. You were at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway over the weekend, a gigantic event, 400,000 people, give or take, and there was a robot sniffing bags.
Bomb sniffing dogs.
A team of engineers at the Mitsubishi Electric Corporation in Japan have broken the Guinness World Record for the fastest robot to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, boy. We don't
Can we have
this.
somebody stop this robot stuff?
Please?
Yeah, but it's not really fair.
Why not?
Because it was just a spray paint gun.
Oh, they solved it real quick.
Took the cube.
Finished.
There absolutely is a trick to the Rubik's Cube that if you follow it, it will be solved. I forget how many moves it is, but every time. It's left, right, up,
I have
down,
no idea.
Something. The robot managed to solve the puzzle cube. The robot, Josh.
Yeah.
In 0.305 seconds.
Oh, no.
This is...
That's crazy.
That's insane.
This is a living hell.
Yeah.
These robots are going to be...
They're not going to need us anymore.
They're going to be our evil overlords before you can blink your eyes.
Glad we got this done. How about up next, peace in the Middle East? Okay,
with robots.
We got robots that can do Rubik's Cube.
All right.
A lot of smart people out there. What's going on? I can't understand.
Come on out here, Mr. Robot, and solve this problem. Okay, there we go. Another human gone.
Well, didn't I see where somebody just invested $6 billion in Elon Musk's XAI companies? Come on.
Just take your time.
Oof.
There's some good things. There can be a lot of terrible. Take your time, folks. Please.
You're going to make an omelet. You're going to break some eggs. Okay. A jersey worn by baseball legend and well-known syphilis victim Babe Ruth is going up for auction. The Yankee jersey could sell for as much, experts say, as $30 million.
Holy cow.
Wow.
That, yes, would beat the record for the most expensive sports collectible ever. That Mickey Mantle Topps baseball card from 1952 at $12.6 million. I think Charlie bought that, didn't he? Is that the rumor, Charlie Sheen?
Oh, really? He loves his baseball.
Bought the Mickey Mantle card. Ruth wore his jersey in question, number 3. Number 3, Ruth. Babe Ruth. He wore that in Game 3 of the 1932 World Series in Chicago. The twice authenticated item will be offered by Heritage Auctions at a sale event that ends on August 25th.
Okay.
And it's
got a mustard stain on it?
Just says New York on the front, nothing on the back.
Doesn't have a number 3 on the back?
Not pinstriped. I don't think so.
Not a number?
I'm looking at.
Does it have a Quim trail of some baseball?
Oh yes,
anime?
you're right.
Can you get
I'm
some
sorry.
DNA
Yes,
off
it
of
does.
that?
It does have a number 3 in the back.
Yeah.
And wow, it looks very ordinary, but what? That's amazing.
There's actual.
I just don't have that gene.
Babe
where I
Ruth
need
sweat,
stuff
and you know
like
me,
that.
I'm a big fan of the Washington football
Right.
team, and I don't have that many signed things. You got me an Art Monk piece that I have signed, but that's.
I don't have a lot of stuff. Andy has a lot.
Looks,
of
and it's obviously, as you said, game worn.
I have some Theismann signed stuff, but I felt like if I didn't ask him to sign something,
But I mean, the
feelings
babe stuff's going to smell like cigars in a whorehouse.
His sweat's going to be in there, Tom.
Got that going.
Ring around the collar.
Yeah.
What if you buy this, and your wife comes home, and I just did a load of laundry, hon.
Oh.
I got that stinky, smelly jersey you just bought.
If you're spending $30 million,
it's insanitary.
If you got the money to spend $30 million on a Babe Ruth jersey,
You can have your wife killed?
Your wife's been trained.
Trained.
Is that right?
You hire an outside.
Okay.
All right, sit. Quiet.
You better.
Sit
You know what? These
and
are
quiet.
on.
These are jokes. Calm down.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Honey.
Let me know how
By
that
the way,
works.
That always works.
the jersey does look. It does look kind of stained.
Does it? Well,
Are you looking at it?
I'm sure the antiperspirant business back then wasn't that great.
The sleeves are both
imagine?
stained.
Can you just imagine the general smell of a bunch of people at the ball game?
No.
Oh, because of the suits and the hot weather?
Yeah, the wool.
They wore
the prevalence of wool
Yes.
and big wool hats. And,
Why do you think? How are both sleeves stained? What does it look like? Dirt?
One is kind of on the top shoulder. One is kind of on the armpit.
are they like they're like 3/4 length sleeves?
No, they're short.
Babe Ruth
Short
jersey.
sleeves.
They're very
Why
short.
don't we see it? Let's let everybody see.
Okay. Now,
This could be my opening. This opening sentence is my favorite yet from Stupid World Records. A cat from China has broken the Guinness World Record for skating the fastest 10 meters on a skateboard.
Oh my gosh.
This, of course, is the cat division.
Yes, of course.
The American short-hair cat named Baozi, B-A-O-Z-I, which is the number 6 with chicken fried rice. Really something. Really good. The cat earned the record title after skateboarding 33 feet in just 12.85 seconds. The cat's owner, Li Jingtao, is a seasoned pet trainer, but initially got the feline to deal with a mouse problem in their home. It was only later discovered that Li said, "Hey, look at this. Bao, my kitty cat, likes adventure. Let's see if they can skate. If she can skateboard." And there it is.
Okay.
Next thing you know, there's the kitty cat. Look at that.
Oh, all right.
Look at that.
And she does push herself along first.
Yeah.
That is the whole time.
Amazing.
It is amazing.
Oh, there she is.
And it's standard. She's not a goofy foot. It's a standard.
I just thought they glued the cat to the thing and gave it a shove.
No.
The cat actually, look at the kitty. She
loves it.
So sweet.
That is a handsome cat, too. Yeah, very pretty.
Beautiful gray cat. That's so nice.
Well,
They should have named him Ollie.
Why? Why Ollie?
That's the skateboard move. The only one I know, right?
Okay.
Ollie?
Yeah.
Ask any
Y or IE.
I don't know
I'm not
the
sure
Ollie.
which.
I'm not familiar
Ask
with
any
it.
qualified EMT, a cat versus a dog. If you pass away in your home, the cat will start eating your face an hour after you're dead. A dog waits like a week and starts with your feet. Ask around.
That's what they
Why
say,
would you even bring that up?
I don't know if it's an hour, but it's certainly sooner than
you
a
guys
dog.
are fawning and how sweet this cat is.
All right.
It's worth looking up. He really is doing some skateboard.
Having fun.
It's not like those water skiing squirrels that they glue to the skis. Or they staple them, I'm sorry.
Gluing would be cruel.
Throws a little pause.
What's coming up?
We've got a world record one more world record coming up, Tom.
Jeez. Okay, we got the news in the world of rock and roll. One, sadly, a death. The other, Chuck E. Cheese's band may live on.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's very important. And then a little bit of RIP news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hooker.
Don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Maybe I dreamt that.
What is that, Christy?
Okay.
I can do it live.
Once again, Christy had a lot of guests at her house over the weekend, and from what I understand, her husband did all the work. Doing laundry,
Cleaning, the cooking.
doing the cooking.
Yeah,
That
that's
Andy's,
right.
so good.
He is something, boy. I'm so lucky to have him.
Sure are.
Yeah.
Made love to your guests.
Yeah.
That was nice of him.
Yeah, it was.
Stepped right in.
Yeah.
And my Uncle Joe
that's a
thought it was
host, isn't it?
Uncle Joe thought it was a little weird, but other than that,
It's like the
you know.
big chill that one wanted to have a baby and just go ahead.
Yeah.
Put a baby in her.
Okay, good. Let's see now. We'll stop lying for a second.
Let's
and
go back to sports.
Why not?
One story from the NFL. They're trying to take the next step in global expansion after having 3 regular season games in Germany over the past 2 seasons.
I don't approve of this.
I know.
We know.
Having the first ever game in Brazil set for week 1 this season. The league is now considering a bunch of new countries for future international sites.
Tom, you don't care for this NFL colonialism, as it were?
Yeah, I did. Can we just let countries do their thing and leave them alone?
Well, according to
God, I'm so sick of this.
the New York Times, the NFL is considering a game in the Middle East, which would likely be
Bombed.
Abu Dhabi.
well, yeah, that makes sense.
That'll be a nice jobby for someone there in Abu Dhabi. Jobby. Thank you, Nikki Glazer. The NFL has never played a preseason game in the Middle East due to the
Middle East.
hatred. So the league is also considering games in Japan and Italy.
Will the cheerleaders have to wear those hoods,
There will
hoods
be
and everything?
There will be no cheerleading.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, that would probably be. The cheerleaders would be tamed.
That is the joke, though.
A little
the
bit.
fact that they would still have the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
But they would just be
all covered up.
Yeah, one
The
of them
NFL's
shows ankle. She's sacrificed.
Oh.
Peter O'Reilly, the NFL's head of international affairs, revealing at the NFL spring meetings that Australia is under consideration to host a game.
That actually makes some sense.
No, it doesn't. They're going to you put the players on a plane for a whole
24 hours. Jeez,
how long does it take to get from here from Chicago to Sydney? How long does that take? Let's say the Bears are in Sydney.
8 days.
We got a road trip. We got to go by ship.
But it also
they use one of their bye weeks.
But it is sports colonialism. Come on,
it is. Don't call it. It's not.
Are you saying the NFL is a bunch of carpetbaggers? Is that what you're saying?
I just let these countries have their
Chicago.
Have the sports that they like.
You guys are reacting. These countries maybe they want this.
Clamoring.
Yes.
So you've seen the sold-out crowds in London at Twickenham and
Chicago
Wembley.
to Sydney, 20 hours and 20 minutes.
By the way, that's the dirty secret of colonialism. Those countries wanted.
Of course.
That's right.
Nobody ever talks about that.
We want
we're in this Hawaiian paradise. Hey,
please.
Whitey, come on in and ruin it for us.
Make us civilized.
Did you call me Whitey? That is how they know you.
Make what is it? The Randy Newman song? Make it one big American town.
Up.
No, thank you.
No, I get your point, but I think there's an audience for it.
Yeah, but there shouldn't be.
There shouldn't be.
This will set Josh Arnold off.
Uh-oh.
Abu Dhabi has been no stranger toward hosting North American sports, as the NBA has hosted preseason games there.
Oh, well, so long as China allowed that to happen, that's fine, yeah.
An NFL regular season game would be a first for Abu Dhabi. Quite the jobby for someone in regards to hosting the 4 major North American sports. The NFL had international preseason games dubbed the American Bowl at the Tokyo Dome, hosted the event 12 times, most of any of the American Bowl hosts. If the NFL played a regular season game in Japan, the Tokyo Dome would likely be where it would be held. The Osaka Dome is also one where the games could certainly be held.
How do you feel about this, Chick? You're the biggest football fan in the room. Ace maybe a close second.
I don't want to have an opinion because the only problem I see is if I'm a season ticket holder and, for the Jacksonville Jaguars, they want a new stadium. And they're in London twice a year, it seems like. Every year, Jaguars are playing in London. So I'm a season ticket holder. I bet the season ticket packages aren't discounted because they're not home. They're not in Jacksonville 2 less weeks or whatever it works out to. You know what I mean, Tom?
I don't know if they'd be prorated in a sense or not.
Yeah, wouldn't they? Well,
you could explain to season NFL teams that you can prorate your season ticket packages, right, Tom?
And don't pay for the preseason games.
Yeah, you don't.
There's only they don't have 4 preseason games anymore.
No, but you're not saying that they count preseason as game number 1, do they?
Financially, yes.
Well,
it's a game,
seems
isn't it?
Hardly fair. It's all really just organized square dancing, isn't it? It's certainly not a competitive
atmosphere, if you will.
So maybe this year, I haven't seen the schedule. I haven't really looked at it closely. I don't think Washington's in London this year, but if that were to happen, perhaps you could.
You'd like to fly to London to see your
send
team?
me and a female companion to London to watch Washington play.
Is the female companion prostitute, or is this a
prostitute? Are we gonna have a contest?
A friend of yours.
I'd rather not say at this point. I say if she's working, good for her.
Yes.
What is it in The Man with Two Brains when Kathleen Turner is charging guys to come around and touch her ass?
Yeah. That's a funny movie.
Steve Martin comes in and goes, "What are you doing? You're charging men." She goes, "You just don't want me to work." That's pretty.
Well, check the schedule. I'd be up for that.
Whoa, you and I should go.
Yeah, why don't the two of you go?
Yes, a long flight, me and you in a cabin to London. Yes.
You need a brothers weekend.
Yes, a guys weekend. Me, you, and Ace.
Do I have to go? Do I have to go to the game?
Well, yeah, that'd be part of it, man.
You'd have fun.
We'd go down and have. We'd go and have sausages and mushy peas and sticky toffee pudding.
Do they have NFL scarves over there? That'd be cool. Like they do for soccer?
Yeah, they must have.
That'd be
must have
cool.
your scarves. Those are the most popular items in the
I'm opposed to it.
You're opposed to what?
Most things.
Colonialism of sports.
I had no idea. When I made that joke, I didn't know it would take you.
You know how many people out there are yelling at their various listening devices. You guys, look up colonialism.
I know. Oh, no, I fully understand it.
Real quick. David Rush has tied the Guinness World Record for the most table tennis balls bounced and caught in shaving foam on his head.
Now we're talking sports.
30 seconds.
On his head yet?
After lathering up a tower of... I'm Bruno the Magnificent. After lathering up a tower of shaving foam onto his head, David bounced ping pong balls off a wall and managed to successfully catch 14 in 30 seconds.
That's fun.
Tying the current record. He's now within 10 records of holding the most concurrent Guinness World Record titles. He's counting the ties. Is that right?
Yeah, he's going to try to have 200 at the same time. Yeah.
That's real.
You know who would have been
real
great at
sketchy.
this? I was thinking about this.
Who?
That landscape painter, Bob Ross.
Yeah?
With that the white man fro that he had. Think about it. All get
Is that like Velcro?
Get all foamed up.
I bet the Velcro would stick to his head, probably.
Well,
But you'd have to put Velcro on the ping pong ball.
Oh, yeah, remember those dartboard things?
Sure.
And here, Josh, look at the photograph. You've got to hand it to Mr. Rush because, I mean, it does look so ridiculous.
I like these silly ones.
Yeah. This is more like a camp, summer camp prank or a fraternity initiation than a sport. But
So just to give the average listener a taste of what happens here early in the morning, were you watching? You were watching a cat skateboard and a guy catching ping pong balls in shaving cream on the top of his
blue
head.
ping pong balls.
All morning. Is that what you've been
It's a
doing?
good look. David Rush would look really good with a big fro.
Is he a bald man?
It's fading up there.
Oh, he's balding? Okay.
Yeah. He was one of the world's best jugglers. You got to hand it to him. And then, did you mention the 2-man record he did with Hollywood Hannon?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I leave him out because David's not speaking to him.
Oh, is that what's going on there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, are they having a tiff?
I haven't heard from Hollywood
ever since that.
I think he wants to do his own thing, doesn't he?
swinging
Hollywood
night they had.
Hannon has
Had enough.
reached out to us twice, wanting to be on the show
Okay.
and break a specific world record for us.
Let's get that done. In the meantime, what's coming up, Christy Lee?
I don't know who'd be in charge of that.
Coming up, we have Napoleon's penis.
What about it?
Well,
Is it
we'll find
available?
out. It might be.
It was found in Josephine.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And don't piss off an 81-year-old with a slingshot. We'll talk about that coming up.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, you
Like I
punks.
didn't know that.
In my neighborhood, used to look like. Be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast here to tell you about Michelob Ultra Courtside. It's getting fans closer to the NBA with a chance to win prizes like courtside seats, a trip to All-Star Weekend, and much more. Check it out at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access, Courtside 24-25 sweepstakes, no purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 and up. Begins on October 1st, 2024, ends July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/courtside for free entry deadlines, and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the SILAC News Desk.
Yes, sir.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
We're going to get a song out of Pat this hour.
Everything's fixed.
Everything's fixed,
Good.
ready to roll.
Eddie came in. We changed batteries. We did lots.
There's Josh Arnold.
All right, good. Hi.
Batteries again, huh?
Oh, yeah, they'll run out, won't they, Chris?
There's Ace
sure.
Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee.
Thank
and here's
goodness for the USB port.
Tom. Hello, Tom.
Now, Pat, are you ready? Are we going to do this right now?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Okay. Well,
You had a song for us
I
earlier.
did, but we've moved forward. You want
For God's sake.
I sent you a little text.
Okay. Hang on a second.
We
I'm
wanted to
busy
hear the
over here.
hangover song.
Is it a D pick?
No, I'll do it's not a hangover song. It's called Hand Me Down.
Hand Me Down. That was it. Don't give me your hand-me-down.
Hand-me-down world.
Here's how this works. Before they go to album or they become a single, these songs go through many changes sometimes. So when I did this last time, Tom came in and said, that one line. And then Josh came to me and then said, the other line. And that's how these things work. So thank you, guys.
Oh, well, thank you.
This is called Hand-Me-Downs. We were so poor that I had to wear hand-me-downs. My aunt's faded shirts and my sister's old nightgowns. Pantsuits so loose, they fell right to the ground. It wasn't easy growing up wearing those hand-me-downs. I went to school in dresses, that's how I learned to fight. But it sure is hard to punch when your bra is on too tight. Mama left Daddy when she caught him fooling around. Went to family court wearing culottes and a frown. I walked through town in hand-me-downs. On the streets in one of Mama's many wedding gowns. Had me a fit, a major meltdown. Was in the principal's office in my see-through hand-me-downs. People didn't know what to call me, he or she. 'Cause I was a boy wearing costume jewelry. I got bullied a lot when I went to the playground. They gave me granny panty wedgies. Damn these hand-me-downs. Lost and found. Hand-me-downs. Fishnet stockings from my neighbor, Mrs. Brown. Old girdles didn't fit. Put on a few pounds. It wasn't easy as a kid wearing those hand-me. The football team didn't understand me in a cheerleader skirt, scoring the winning touchdown. Oh, but I'm a better man now for wearing those hand-me-downs.
Very nice. It built character, didn't it, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. And you got a name that goes both ways.
I do indeed.
Pat?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Made fun of it on SNL, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never bothered me, though. I like the name.
My little joke.
That's technically not your first name.
No, I'm Joseph Patrick.
When did you become Pat?
My grandfather, when did I become Pat? It's been a tradition. My grandfather was Joseph Aloysius. He went by Al. My dad was Joseph Gerald. He went by Jerry. I'm Joseph Pat. And Jimmy is Joseph James.
Oh, okay.
So what's he going to go by?
Apparently Jimmy, I think.
Jimmy. Till he's older, then it'll be Jim.
Then it'll be Pat, probably, right?
Okay, whatever.
How it works?
Now, it's have we completed our sports broadcast?
Yes, we have, John.
Okay.
Wish you would have heard it.
Let's
fabulous.
we go over to Christy Lee over there at the Silac News Desk. What's happening?
Legend has it that a resentful doctor snipped Napoleon Bonaparte's penis off during his autopsy.
Take that.
And Napoleon's legendary male member is now apparently owned by the daughter of a New Jersey urologist.
Sacre bleu.
According to the New York Post, Dr. John K. Latimer paid $3,000 for the famed 1.5-inch long phallus at a Paris auction in 1977.
Well, what do you want from a dead
it all shriveled
wiener?
up, didn't it?
God, I
Let's
want
hope
to be
he's
judged by a dead wiener.
So technically, he has a bone apart.
Yeah.
It's been severed from the...
It has been severed.
Dr. Latimer's daughter is believed to be the organ's current owner. She told Channel 4 in the UK that her father, quote, never showed it to anyone. He never told anyone. He just took it, put it under the desk, and there it was. Now at 75, Ms. Latimer declined to comment on the French emperor's member when reached by the New York Post. The penis is said to have been part of a collection of items owned by the priest who administered Napoleon's last rites, Abbé Agnes Paul Vignali, who eventually passing it through his family, and it was among the relics bought by an American rare books dealer, A.S.W. Rosenbach, in 1924 and displayed at the Museum of French Art in Manhattan in 1927 until it was auctioned off.
It's quite the journey, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a weird...
What a
everything
weird
about
thing.
his penis.
Poor Napoleon.
Well, Napoleon's wee-wee.
Well,
Yes.
oh, thank you. But he was deceased, so just seems like an odd thing to want to have.
But yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Very.
Maybe it was a thrower, not a shower.
I think in death, I mean, does even the largest one retain its size?
I wouldn't think so.
It's got a shrivel
Was
some.
was he circumcised at all?
I wouldn't think
You wouldn't think that.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
think so. He's European.
No, he's a Frenchman. Have you ever seen French cut green beans? They have those little.
Oh, it's angled.
Little strings on the end.
I know, if he'd had a small penis, he would have been driving a Corvette.
He's laughing.
Yeah.
Having a great time.
He used to own one, didn't he?
I know.
Well, he did. Yeah.
They're very nice cars. I'm just kidding. I'll if you want to hand me a new one, I'll be happy to. Wow, what a weird thing.
That is a weird thing. I don't know that I would tell anybody that I had that.
Wouldn't it dry out?
You want to come back?
I bet it's in a jar of formaldehyde.
Probably,
Why don't you come back to my apartment? I'll show you Napoleon's penis.
Want to see old
You
Napoleon's
think ladies
dork?
want to see that?
What do you think about that?
I got his dork right here.
Yeah, ironically, I got his penis. Ironically, it's in a ball jar. That's a ball jar is a new brand of jar.
Sure.
Yeah. They don't make a dick jar.
No.
Although
that's what you probably label it.
California police have arrested an 81-year-old man accused of terrorizing Azusa residents with a slingshot.
Azusa Pacific?
Azusa, California. The San Gabriel Valley Tribune reports dozens of people were victimized for about a decade by a serial slingshot shooter.
I like this guy.
Who broke windows, windshields, and almost hit people with his ammo.
Take that.
Really?
Following a lengthy investigation, the octogenarian, a Mr. Prince Raymond King,
I'm a prince of a guy.
identified as the suspected perp and taken into custody.
I shoot kidney stones at these punks.
That's right.
Officers also recovered said slingshot and ball bearings in his home.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, he's out for
business.
The guy's 81.
Yeah.
He's doing something usually done by 12-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
My first victim was a guy named Goliath. You might have read about it.
81. That's about Dennis the Menace. He had to grow up, didn't he?
Yeah, sure.
That bastard Mr. Wilson is dead.
Remember Dennis the Menace theme? Yeah.
I used to watch it all the time. It was on Nick at Night.
Was it Mr. Mooney, Mr. Wilson for a little bit, or was that?
Yeah, the first Mr. Wilson died during the production of the show.
Was it Gail Gordon?
And I think they brought him in. He was
Mr. Wilson?
All right.
Boy, he was a menace to Mr. Wilson.
Wasn't he?
Just, yeah.
Is that actor still around?
Jay North?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I say no.
Is he
Are we playing Dead or Alive?
He didn't turn up
hold
on he didn't turn up on a sad porno, did he?
No, that was a rifleman's kid, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Johnny Crawford or something.
Yeah, that's horrible. Sad.
Jane North is apparently still with us.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, he's 72 years old.
Please tell me he lives north of somewhere.
I don't know. It looks like he lives in Los Angeles, California. Well, he was born in Los Angeles. I don't know if that's where he lives, but yeah.
He's still making movies? I haven't seen
I've got $5. Is that when you meet him? I'm from Los Angeles. I'm one of the few who's actually from here, by God.
That's right. Born here.
Well, do you want to do the...
Man, he was a cute kid, though, wasn't he?
I was.
That little cowlick in the back.
Yeah, he was adorable.
The dippity-do that thing up?
I once fingered Patty Duke in the...
At the cast party, it was amazing. You know, she was a twin. A lot of people don't
You have the sad story from the world of rock and roll.
Haley Mills went down on me. He said, boy, oh boy.
The Parent Trap. Remember that?
Iron Butterfly singer keyboardist Doug Engel has died at the age of 78. Thank you. Yeah.
Who?
Doug Engel.
You
He
could have
passed
given
away
me
Saturday.
$1 million. I wouldn't have come up with the lead singer of Iron Butterfly.
He wasn't. He was the keyboardist. He wasn't the lead singer. Engel was
that
the last
explains-
surviving member of the classic lineup of Iron Butterfly, best known for...
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Oh, every
In
DJ's...
the Garden of Eden.
Ah.
Yeah, they were drunk, right?
Right? That's no good.
Yeah, why does that does sound ear-piercing.
Yes, it does.
I love that song.
17 minutes long, and every DJ in FM knows that was the song when you had to...
Yeah, dysentery, had to take a long break.
Exactly.
So you guys were allowed to play that.
Yes.
I can't imagine.
I
don't remember hearing that.
That
was here.
That was.
I don't think
maybe at 1 a.m.
Early 70s FM.
Yeah, but there's no way you could play that at.
The only way
the famous drum solo.
The only reason I would play it was to see if someone was worthy of free tickets.
Look at you. The band broke up in 1971.
No.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a sad. Remember
Yeah,
that
they
day?
regrouped in the mid-1970s, and he occasionally performed with them until he retired in 1990.
Yeah, they were part of that festival. We've got a ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were what they called Iron Lung Butterfly at that point.
I believe this is known as today's I Thought He Was Already Dead winner.
Yeah.
Thank you. I had no idea. I didn't know the nice
The whole
name
band's
either.
gone?
Who?
Yeah, they're all gone now.
All of them are gone.
Well, I'm sure
apparently.
there's a version
Original
of there's
members.
probably a version of them out there with a bunch of 25-year-old guys that can't make it on their own.
In-A-Gadda again.
Yeah.
You know how you listen to Iron Butterfly, don't you? Ray Khan Everyday Earbuds.
I'm not sure you listen to Iron Butterfly every day. Maybe kind of an annual event like
maybe
Alice's Restaurant.
Maybe you're right. You know, Raycon has the same audio quality you expect from the big guys, but around half the price. And I hear you. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. But get a load of this. Raycon's just launched their upgraded model, the best-selling everyday earbuds. So you also get active noise cancellation, ergonomic design to fit the widest range of ears, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once, weatherproof, sweat-resistant, and new colors like blush violet, forest green, and royal blue. Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. So what indeed are you waiting for? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. Get it organized and get 20% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's right. And Father's Day is coming up. This make a great gift for dear old dad. Get 20% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
By the way, I just looked this up. There is a live version of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida that clocks in at 24 minutes, 29 seconds. So,
wow.
Man.
In
case you wanted more.
Yeah, there you go. And that clearly was their big hit. Now, when we come back...
More Jay North and his tales from Hollywood.
Jay North is living in Florida and very happy.
We got monkeys. We got rotisserie chickens in the woods.
I thought about buying a monkey.
I saw Barbara Eaton's too.
They were worried about her navel.
Jay North went south. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker joins us. Good morning.
I got a quiz for her.
And also,
great.
Christy Lee is here. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Pat Godwin.
Hey,
how's it going, buddy? There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. And,
Yeah, I'm here.
What's that, Christy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Now, in her defense, you recorded the this morning. Is that
It
correct?
sounds so much like my mom. It's very scary.
We've been trying to tell you.
She came in this morning and tipped over a pop, and something else went wrong.
You know, I went, ugh.
I was going to say, what was the context?
Well,
Yeah, it
she
was
had
just
a bumpy
morning.
start to the day.
Yeah.
But it's all good now.
She had guests all weekend, and she's tired out.
Guests or gas?
Guests.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't sure.
Oh.
No, but that would have been fun. Have gas.
Just now, Josh had gas. He opens this outer door.
Excuse me, what?
And he sticks his bottom outside to have gas. And right, like 10 feet from there is another entrance to the building. And there was somebody standing there that he didn't see.
I had no idea.
So she's waiting to get into the building, and you hear...
Oh, that's funny.
Classy.
And if she were to look over, just see my ass.
Yes. And a pair of salmon shorts hanging out.
It's quiz time.
Farting it up.
Okay, now, no one say anything. Right, Miss Hooker?
What do you mean? Like what?
Yes.
So we all know the answer? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I want you to let this play for about 10 seconds.
Let it play for about 10 seconds,
can
but I
identify
need to
this.
set it up.
You already know what it is, Jack.
Oh, okay.
Bad stereo, for one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you getting right channel only?
Why'd they do that?
Because they loved playing with stereo back in the day.
Oh, now I see why they do.
You know what this is?
I don't. Not yet.
There's no way you would know what this is.
Okay.
You'll know when the slide whistle starts.
Okay.
Now, we can't. All right. God, that's annoying. Stop it. Oh,
God, that's annoying.
I'm already deaf enough. I don't need that.
That's pretty good, Pat, right?
It's real good. You
Jess,
nailed it.
Jess, do you have any Vaseline?
You nailed
I
it.
needed to put it on that thing when I cram it up, Jim.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve it.
I was going to say, why would you put the Vaseline on it? Make it painful.
Yeah, you didn't ask for Vaseline.
Yeah, make it rough, Tim.
Make it tear.
Me and you in England, we could do that on the plane.
Make
it
rough.
rough.
Make it tear.
Thank you. Like when you're trying to put a poster back in that sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes it tears.
Rip.
Okay.
So what was the song?
That is the famous drum solo.
Well, that's 1/20th of it.
In the that's the 17-minute original version of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida
Okay.
from the band Iron Butterfly.
Yeah.
And
I didn't.
Am I the only one that likes
1968, so why would you know that?
I love that song. I do.
So do you think Iron Butterfly owes anything to Led Zeppelin, Iron Butterfly?
Iron Butterfly was first.
Chubby
Oh, no
Checker?
kidding?
No,
Yeah,
that's
Iron
not
Caterpillar
true.
was first.
Absolutely.
No.
Wait a minute.
Don't you tell me that.
Pat, what came before Iron Butterfly?
Iron Caterpillar.
Oh, sure. Of course. Yeah.
I thought it was Steel Pupa. Whatever the hell. What are those things called?
Pupa's good. I like that. Yeah.
Larva?
Yeah.
Metal
Chrysalis.
Yeah.
Steel Larva?
Wasn't
No,
Iron
there's a
Butterfly? Don't they predate Led Zeppelin?
There was a Chrysalis record company, though.
Oh,
No,
that's
there
a cool
was.
name.
Yeah,
Now-
absolutely.
You've heard. Have you heard this? Let me get back this.
Oh, my God. Mel Tillis, ladies and gentlemen.
Say it again.
Do you remember this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That guy's dead.
Oh, okay.
That guy playing that, he's dead.
That guy playing it died Saturday.
Yeah.
This is like a
Bass player, dead.
a stoner classic.
All of them
Just
dead.
awesome.
If there ever was. And again, there's a 24-minute live version of this.
So when you guys would play this on the air, what were you doing?
Going to the bathroom, of
Getting
course.
fired.
Well, as I said, I was conducting contests to see if a winner had what it took to receive concert tickets. You know?
Play Misty for me.
That's right.
Oh, there's
Every now and then you'd have to dodge a couple other phone calls after that.
There was a famous incident in this building in which.
Yeah. We're not going there. Come
Okay.
on.
You want to get backstage? You got to let me get backstage first.
That's
No.
100% how it went.
And what? She came into the building
Come on,
and
guys.
he stayed in the car waiting for her if you get the scenario.
That's awesome.
He sent her in here
it's
to
pathetic.
He sent her in here to get tickets.
Those days are long gone.
And he
Don't
knew
get
what was
excited.
going to happen.
Oh, no, I don't. Trust me. I'm not.
And it wasn't me. I happened to be on the air and the first person to hear about it, but it wasn't me.
Well, hey.
In any event, we're playing this because sadly, Dud Engel,
Doug Engel.
Doug Engel,
No, they called him the Milk Dud. Yeah.
the front man of Iron Butterfly.
Okay.
No
Iron
longer
Butterfly,
He was like
1960.
a
Keyboard
front
player.
man,
Iron Butterfly, 1966. Led Zeppelin, 1968.
Oh.
So, Led Zeppelin are thieves.
Wow. Well, the Led Zeppelin, that was a Keith Moon joke.
Really?
Yeah, it'll go over like a Led
Really?
Zeppelin.
Yeah, you said that band,
Really?
your idea will go over like a Led Zeppelin, and then they
They named
Then they said, that's fine.
Rest in peace, Doug England, singer, keyboardist for the Iron
Rest
Butterfly.
in
We
peace.
will miss you.
Oh, he sang it too?
Yeah, apparently I read that.
Iron Butterfly have any other radio hits?
Nope.
Oh,
nothing.
Just the one.
That was it. One hit wonder.
Hoffy, can we hear another song from Iron Butterfly, if possible?
I can find you one.
Were they all long?
Anything at all.
Okay.
Well, that album only had like 4 songs on it.
They were all long,
Yes.
but Napoleon Bonaparte only an 1.5 inch penis.
No,
Did you hear that
the rest of the
story
songs are
I did
way in,
hear
clock in about between 3 and 5 minutes.
Oh,
really? By the way, anybody, do you remember the name of the drummer? I always thought it was funny.
No.
Doug Bushy.
Oh, Doug Bushy. That sweet, sweet Bushy.
Oh, that gets us back to...
No, sorry, excuse me, Ron Bushy, and the reason he's now he was bald there at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Where did Doug Bushy come from?
Because I was thinking Doug
Bushy.
Ron Bushy.
I'm doing this all off.
That gets us back to Barbara Eden, right? Bushy.
This is leading us somewhere, is it not, Tom?
No.
Bushy.
Oh, I thought it was.
Play an Iron Butterfly song, Slappy.
This is the second most popular Iron Butterfly song.
Okay.
According to Spotify?
Yeah.
Okay,
here we go. Oh, very 60s.
Wait a minute.
You heard this?
Oh.
Okay, there's something about the key. It's hurting my ears.
Yeah.
Loud.
Most of the things that you want, girl.
Oh, yeah.
There's a whole lot
He sings kind of like Dudley Do, right?
I swear I kind of like it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's
I guess I'm a
okay.
fan of Iron Butterfly.
It's okay. You can be a fan.
No,
Okay,
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's not okay. Stop it.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida has 15 times more listeners that listens than this. This is the other hit, I think.
Girl, I just know I love you now.
This is very 60s pop. You know what's good about this one? There's none of that crappy organ.
Decide what you're going to be. Are you going to be a pop band or a rock band?
Yeah, baby, yeah. You want to shag now or shag later?
No, but they were inventing. I mean, the whole genre was being invented at that point.
they were at the
heavy
forefront.
metal.
Yeah.
But yeah, this sounds like an association song.
Yeah, it's.
But with an edge.
What is that accent?
I don't know.
Flowers and
Oh,
birds
some
are
beards,
one
huh?
thing.
Welsh.
I can't understand a word he's saying.
Hey, it's not that far from Jim Morrison.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
That's the
it's
Doors.
absolutely.
Don't you
Yes.
dare.
It's not.
Only
I
this guy
love him.
sings a
Yeah.
little better than Jim
Oh,
Morrison.
you are so wrong.
I am.
And I like Morrison, but yeah, this is.
I'm the flat lizard.
The flat.
I don't care for his quote unquote poetry.
I've never been on tune.
Ever in my life.
Okay, fine.
Love me 2 times, girl.
That's a great song, Mr. Mojo Rising. Okay, yeah, this is kind of catchy. I'll admit it.
But haven't you, girl, that's something?
Wow.
That's 'cause I know you love me only.
You hold now.
Because I know you love me. What?
Corny hell.
While I'm holding your hand.
All I talk about.
What's that?
Oh, I like that part. That's so much tougher now.
I love you now. Girl, I love you and need you in my life.
I got you. This sounds like the soundtrack. It sounds like they're skipping through the fields, and she's got flowers in her hairs and no bra on.
But there's something kind of dark and sour about it at
Yeah.
the same time. It's really intriguing.
It's this weird voice in that organ, I think.
It's like I'm being romantic, but you
That must
can't
be
quite
Mr.
trust
Engel.
me.
And then out of nowhere, Frank, why is your organ so loud?
Can't you turn that crap down?
It's a pitch only dogs can hear.
But I think the singer and the keyboardist are the same person. So.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, so he was. So Tom was right. He is the front man. then.
Frank, damn it, Frank!
I like the guy's voice. I think it's interesting.
Okay, well, but,
Good for you.
So it appears all of them are gone now.
God bless you.
Iron
Old
Butterfly.
Doug.
May you play in the band up in heaven. What a band they got going now, right?
There's
they
a
got a hell of a
band
band.
in rock and they got a hell of a band.
Hell of a
up
band,
there in
chick, that's
rock and
right.
roll heaven.
Yep.
Oh, I hope they're retired.
Although I think the ones in Rock and Roll Hell are probably a lot more fun.
Well,
who do you think went to
Jimmy?
hell?
What is it, Jimmy?
Who do you think went to hell?
Yeah,
Jerry Lee.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Michael Jackson's got to be down there, right?
Here we go.
I knew he was going to say that.
Well, I mean, seriously. Let's not be fools.
Well, enough. That's our obituary section. But
we do have more band news.
But no, I have an update.
You think Blanket changes the name?
I sure hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
No, he didn't.
He didn't? He's still Blanket?
Yeah.
Like a DNA test on that one.
Oh, what's your name? Blanket. You poor son of a bitch.
And now our the new CEO, Blanket Jackson. Blanket.
He doesn't care.
Hi, everybody.
He's got enough money. Yep.
We played a little bit of the drum solo of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. And I don't know if you remember this, but Chaz Elsner can play that on his throat. Would you like to hear this?
Say no.
What?
Say no. Say no.
Yeah, we'd like to hear it.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Chaz, do you want to describe the skill?
I do the drum solo to In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida with my throat.
Now, I'm going to have to, I'll sort of describe what you're doing.
Most sour person I've ever met.
Right. Okay, go ahead now.
The mic's on.
I know.
That's his throat.
Had enough yet?
Yeah. Yes, I have.
Had enough?
Okay. He's nailing it. First off, he's nailing it.
Yes, he does
Second,
nail it.
comedians spend a lot of time driving.
They sure do.
How he makes that thump noise.
He still does this bit. I just worked with him.
He does still do this
on the
bit?
ships,
He's
on the
out
ships.
there?
See, the problem is I don't think enough people know about the drum solo anymore.
And you're right, he nails it.
But he does nail it.
Wasn't
yeah.
he the graduated from clown school?
Yeah,
he's a
Pat?
clown.
He was a professional clown.
There
no
you
kidding.
go. That tells you
One
everything
of
you
the
need
last.
to know right
He
there.
went to clown college. Barnum and
My
Bailey.
aunt is a clown. Thank you very much.
He has an assortment of axes in the basement.
Wait a minute, Josh, your aunt's a clown?
Yes, my Aunt Nancy's a very wonderful.
Did she go to clown college? And
Now,
was
is
it
this-
Florida?
No, she's self-taught.
Is this your mom's? Is this your mom's sister?
She didn't get into.
It's my dad's sister-in-law.
Okay.
Is
So
that
clown
right?
by marriage.
What is her clown name?
Clown once removed.
I love that.
I don't remember her clown name, unfortunately, but it's something like Bingo or Cookie or something. I don't know.
Or Frizzles or...
But she's very entertaining. Makes balloons.
Sure.
But, so she can
Balloon
make,
animals?
Yeah, she can do a good balloon animal.
Flappy.
No.
Flappy the panty.
Does she stop and get gas in the clown outfit? What did you say?
Something about not having
my
panties
lovely
on.
aunt.
Flappy the pantyless clown.
Flappy the panty.
Will you
clown.
please?
Oh.
You understand what this is implying.
I don't know if we're going to beat that this week.
I think Chick told you very early on to not say everything that comes in.
I will celebrate my aunt and all the good work she does.
Yes.
How old is she right now? How old's your aunt? She's up there, right? There's nothing sadder than an old clown.
The tears of an old clown.
You know what? It keeps her young. Flappy. You don't want to see her squirting flour.
Her flower can't squirt.
It's all dried up, Josh.
Oh,
She does terrific. She makes many people happy.
Yes.
that's
She
very
does some
sweet
magic.
of her.
Yeah, she's
I'm
very
just
sweet.
seeing Flappy, the pantyless clown, painted in an arch on the side of her van. Follow me for fun.
Well, I'm sorry.
The mud flaps of her tires are
that was
scraping the
fun.
ground.
Sorry. I blame myself.
We have more band news coming up.
Okay, good. Is it good news or bad news?
It depends on your thoughts on Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, I love Chuck E. Cheese.
Then you'll think it's good news.
It's all video now, right? Chuck E. Cheese.
No, that's what this is. This is about the return of the band, right?
Oh, the animatronics?
We'll find out.
I hope they're back.
Right now, it's time to play another round.
You know, you can only buy 2 beers at a time at Chuck E. Cheese.
How do you know that?
Probably for good reason.
Maybe sometimes you can only get one. If you walk up, are you too good to drink with me, giant mouse? Is that right?
Whatever, you rat.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. It's time to play our new game. It's another round of What Will Chick Pick, starring Chick McGee.
Hi, how are you?
It's sponsored by our good friends at Silac. Now, Chick, the rules are very simple.
Yes.
The implication being that you are indeed a simpleton.
Thank you.
2 possible scenarios, only 2. You pick either A or B. Are you ready?
Ready? Go.
Okay. Scenario A. In retirement, you spend all day rattled about a recession and concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Scenario B. You go to your mailbox once a month and get a check.
Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. That's my dream come true. I will take B, Tom.
Correct, Chick McGee. Should I say Mailbox McGee?
Mailbox McGee. I like the sound of that.
Who wouldn't? Now, because with Silac, you can have downtrend protection even when Wall Street gets wonky. You can spend your retirement time with more confidence.
Well, those are some great cans, Tom. There have to be some can'ts. Am I right?
There's one can't. You can't outlive your money.
Silac, you say?
That's right, Silac. SILAC. Get all the info at silacins.com/Bob and Tom. Silac Insurance Company. That's Silac, SILAC. ins.com/Bob and Tom. SILACins.com/Bob and Tom. And you will say the same thing that Chick McGee says, which is...
just call me Mailbox McGee.
That's right. Or you can insert your name. Mailbox, whatever your name is. Simpson. You could be Mailbox Arnold. Ace could be Mailbox Ace.
Mailbox
the point is...
Mailbox Cosby? That's where all the search warrants go.
I think that's actionable, Ace.
What's happening?
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email. bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Roof.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
We got the big dog in the house.
Hello. There we are. Hello, Tom.
Boy, it feels like a Monday, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Now, once again, we were talking about clowns.
Yeah.
And we found out that Josh's aunt is a professional clown.
Yeah.
And apparently Jess has someone in her family who's a clown.
Yeah, Grandma Mary. Buttons was her name.
Buttons? Very nice.
Yeah.
And once again, your aunt was Flappy, the pantyless clown.
No. That was not... That wasn't her name or gimmick.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
What about Grandma Mary? Buttons, did she wear panties?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you said you were going to text your brothers to see what her name was?
Yeah. I don't know why I bothered. So far, I've gotten... I said, anyone remember Aunt Nancy's clown name? My older brother Jeff just said, no.
Right.
And my brother John replied, Gacy. And I think he's...
Could you text Aunt Nancy?
I don't have my Aunt Nancy's number, I don't
Wow,
think.
good
Do
nephew.
they have phones where she is?
Sounds like a wonderful, close family.
Yeah,
Is she allowed to use the phone?
Yeah, no, I don't have Nancy in here.
Well, here's some famous female clown names.
Okay.
Daisy Doodle.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Rosie Rainbow.
Yes.
Bella Bubbles.
That sounds like a porn star.
Sure does.
Yeah, Lily Laughter.
Lily Laughter. Huh?
Tilly Tumble.
Oh, no, I do have Aunt Nancy's number.
You do?
Text her.
Can you text
I
her?
haven't talked to her.
Text
So
her.
what? Just
Text her.
I can't just text her, hey.
Yo, Nance.
What's your clown name?
It's your nephew. What's your
You
clown
can.
name?
All
Where
right.
does she live?
No, just
Come on.
Where does she...
identify
the St. Louis
yourself.
area.
Yeah.
So she's
I
not
can't-
listening to this
I
right now.
can't wait until Friday. Well, Aunt Nancy's visiting this weekend.
Hi, Aunt Nancy.
Long time no text.
How's it going? I hope this finds you well. By the way,
What was your clown name? Yeah.
Send pictures.
Sorry about Uncle Bill.
Uncle Dave, and he's fine.
Live and
Is he in the
while.
big center ring in the sky?
I know it's hard to count, but how many axes do you have?
Hi, Aunt Nancy. It's your favorite nephew, Josh.
Uh-huh.
What's your clown name again? Listen to this. I just got an immediate reply.
No.
That number is a landline.
Makes sense.
God love her.
So we are not going to find out.
Okay, I want a little bit of Tom speak for you.
Well, I bet she's up. You could call her.
And you can't think of the word. This 8-year-old, when I told him that his fly was open, he said, "That's my gate to society."
Oh my God,
That's amazing.
He's 8.
That is truly amazing.
It's one of those things where Tom, you would normally say, "Oh, profound but meaningless."
Yeah.
But it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Something going on there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, the next time someone says that to you as an adult, hey, your zipper's open. You mean my gate to society? Hi, society. Yes. Nice presentation. Yes, I say. He has an ascot on.
You guys know how Elmo's red, right? He's red furry, and so I saw recently where a child had said called Cookie Monster Cold Elmo.
Cold Elmo.
Cold Elmo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
Makes
he's
perfect
blue.
sense.
Yeah.
Cookie.
Well, I'm sorry. We have to get back to the.
Chuck E. Cheese says it will keep some of its animatronic
You're right.
animatronic bands.
Good.
The company backpedaled on its plans to retire all but 2 of its animatronic performers, known as Munch's Make Believe Band, following an outcry from nostalgic fans. According to the New York Times, some distraught fans even managed to get a hold of the chain's chief executive officer, David McPhillips, on his personal phone to appeal the decision.
Oh, my Lord. I bet he's happy
A
about that.
spokesperson told the Times that Chuck E. Cheese will now increase the number of animatronic bands that will stay, and they will raise the number to 5. The chain's been looking to update the Chuck E. Cheese experience for a new generation of digitally inclined children. Not really into the animatronic band.
Those are so cool. They're like living puppets.
They're only great. 5. I wonder where the 5 will be.
Well, but you need to, full disclosure, you've got a thing for puppets for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And isn't Disney closing up the
Hall of Presidents?
No.
Oh.
Oh, God, I hope
Muppet Adventure?
That's my favorite.
Oh, the Muppet?
Country Bears?
No.
Yeah, aren't they getting?
They're
either
redoing Splash Mountain, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought Country Bears was on the way out.
Oh.
What's the decades thing? That's our favorite ride. Where you get in and you see the different decades. You go around in a circle. It's air conditioned. You sit in a chair.
Fun,
You know what I'm talking about?
And the big sphere thing?
Yes.
In Epcot?
Are the 50s black and white?
Is it a small world?
No.
Oh, by the way,
they start with cavemen.
Something like this. Like this planet Earth or something.
Yeah.
I forget what it's
that's
called.
That's it. No.
It's something like that. I forget what it What?
Soarin'?
No.
Let me see here. Hang on a second.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
New songs.
All right, Jason.
Here we go.
What'd you find, Tom?
The guy that wrote the song "It's a Small World," Richard M. Sherman, died over the weekend.
Yes, he did. I had that. He died at the age of 95.
Dick Sherman's dead?
He and his brother Robert wrote hundreds of songs for Disney. Songs for Mary Poppins, The Jungle Book, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and his most played tune on earth, It's a Small World.
You know, it wasn't originally Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You
No?
guys know that, right?
It was Wham Bam Thank You, man.
It was a piece of crap car. You know
Okay.
that.
Oh, I see.
Along with his brother, he wrote. Many great songs.
Yeah, many that you grew up with
Identical
as
twins.
a child.
They were
Dick
not
and Don
No,
Sherman.
they weren't.
The one guy from Big Bang Theory plays one of the brothers in Mary Poppins, and in the movie Saving Mr. Banks, which is just a lovely film. A lovely film.
I think I'll watch that in honor of him today.
So maybe it's BJ Novak.
That's Tom Hanks. That.
Yeah. It's great.
Okay. Now,
Lovely.
I wanted to play this because this you'll see why I'm playing this. I don't want to say why I'm playing this until after we've played it. Okay. This is an exciting episode.
Just
of,
push the button.
I'm not going to push the button. Make me.
I haven't heard him make me in a long time.
Here we go.
It's the Bass Talk Show with Mark Christopher Roman on the bass.
Yes.
Marcus, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you? Good. Well, this bass player, he was having trouble finding a gig.
Mm-hmm. What a surprise.
Yeah. So he decides to take a part-time job in a funeral home.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So he's working with the funeral director, and they're late one night, and a local guy named Stanley Smith had just died. And he's there on the table in front of him, and they're just amazed at this guy's certain body part.
Oh.
It's incredible. It's astounding, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger than any porno stars you've ever seen.
Wow.
So between the two of them, they decide this has to be saved for posterity. Mm-hmm. So they remove the body part. And who would know, right?
Right.
So they remove it and they stick it in this great big glass jar with formaldehyde.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the bass player decides he's going to take it home and show his wife. Mm-hmm. So he takes it home and he sets it on the table. He says, honey, come in here. You got to see this thing that I just brought back from the funeral home.
Yeah.
So she comes in and she takes one look at the jar and she goes, oh, my gosh. Stanley Smith is dead?
The classic show. A little bit of bass talk, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. We played that in honor of the Napoleon Bonaparte story.
The opposite of that.
In which Napoleon's male member apparently was severed during the autopsy and is now owned by someone in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Diddy.
How do you prove that?
They have his hair sample somewhere. Couldn't they do a DNA match?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if somebody cared, I guess they could.
Do you know why? Do you know why Napoleon wore his hat sideways?
No, why?
He liked the ladies.
Oh, he liked to munch.
Yeah.
That's how you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that right?
Everybody else.
I don't believe him.
Everybody else wore those hats this way.
Straight on, right?
Yeah, and he wore his sideways.
That's one of the only reasons to turn your hat around backwards is that, or you're catching baseballs.
But can you imagine if a baseball player went out there and wore his hat sideways? He looked like Satch from the Bowery Boys.
The Bowery Boys.
We're coming right back.
The 40s, everybody.
We've got chickens. We've got monkeys. We've got THC in the gummies at school. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin.
Hey.
Over there in the performance room. Got everything hooked up, ready to roll?
Yeah, it's ready to roll.
Jess Hookers here.
Hello.
Hello there. There's Josh Arnold.
Close circuit to Tom Griswold. I was thinking the Thomas Crown affair. Not the getaway.
I see. Okay.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Wasn't a Bond in the Thomas Crown affair?
Pierce Brosnan did the remake.
Yeah.
Both really entertaining movies.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we were hanging out at the Silac News Desk with Christy Lee. Yes. Also in the studio, Jess Hooker is here with us, as you pointed out. Mm-hmm. And you ladies have anything you want to say?
When have you ever asked us
Wow. Talk about off-book.
You don't even have time for us to start.
Jess Hooker is wiping a tear away.
She's laughing so hard.
In all 37 years I've been sitting here, he's never asked me.
We never give you the floor.
Oh, geez. You don't want to hear what we have to say.
Time now for Chick Chat with the ladies.
Yeah.
If you don't put in your 2 cents, how can you expect change?
That's exactly right.
Don't you like hanging out with women?
Love it.
Don't you love hearing them talk? Like as though you're not there and finding out the mysteries of the fairer sex?
Really? You're the only man I've ever heard say
I'm
that.
fascinated by. When I was in high school, I always hung out with girls.
I bet you got invited to like girls' night and stuff, right?
It wasn't.
It was probably the performance.
Kinda.
The performance. They thought you were, the best friend.
No, he was a good. Yeah, I could see him being a good guy friend, and he gives good guy advice. Yeah. Yes.
I always loved hearing all my female friends talk. I still do.
Look at this. Here's Chick Chat.
Oh yes.
Perfect.
Hi, welcome to Chick Chat. I'm Chick.
Nice.
We're taking calls. Are we taking phone calls?
How many chick friends do you have, Tom?
What do you mean?
How many female friends do you have?
Your first call, female friend. Who would you call?
You really want some advice?
That's not on your payroll.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, we can do that, male or female.
That eliminates far too many people.
What about Mark's wife? She's your friend, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
She is, absolutely.
Yeah.
But she has no female friends.
Oh,
what?
Okay.
She has no female friends.
Yeah, everybody kind of knows.
I mean, she most of her friends are men.
Okay, well, I
Interestingly
can
enough.
understand that. Yeah. Been around
Which one
men
of your
all my
friends'
life.
wives do you most want to have sex with?
Oh my gosh. Hey, authorities in Florida, she said, trying
Name
to
a
change
position.
the subject.
Stephanie, reverse cowgirl.
There must be a butterface in that group.
Yeah.
Arrested a woman for battering a man with a cinnamon roll. The 37-year-old
Wait
suspect.
a minute. What happened? What's the beginning?
I'm going to
Florida
have to
woman.
get a look at this cinnamon roll.
Florida woman battered man with a cinnamon roll. The 37-year-old suspect threw a cinnamon roll at the 49-year-old victim's head, striking him at the base of the neck. There was no clear motive for the alleged attack that occurred at a transitional housing facility in St. Petersburg.
What does
Don't
that
ask
mean?
me any questions. I have no more
I would
information.
assume that's transitioning
sober
from
house, maybe?
Yeah. Kind of a halfway house type
Halfway
place.
house.
Oh, it's not like going from man to woman.
No,
Oh,
no.
jeez.
No, they don't have to put them in a
Look.
hole.
They
for
don't
that.
Look at his face.
Oh, my God.
You think when that
Condo
happens,
and
they have to go live in a house away from everybody
What is wrong with you?
until it takes, don't you?
You're not allowed to move.
Just saying how funny language is, isn't it?
A transitional house.
Does it say if the cinnamon bun had glazed hot sauce
Iced?
on it?
I don't know.
See, then it would be then it would be dangerous. You get some hot sauce on the
Did
eye.
you call hot sauce on the cinnamon
Yeah,
roll?
not icing. Glazed hot sauce.
The stuff that comes in that little kit you pour it on.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. A Pop-Tart would have been a better weapon, I think.
Yeah,
It
that has
would've been-
corners.
Because
It would've
you can frisbee a Pop-Tart.
Sure. I got hit harder, too.
Yeah, that'd be especially if it was a frozen one.
Did you ever get around watching the Pop-Tart movie?
Force someone to watch
I've been watching zero TV.
Yeah.
Except for a couple sporting events, I've watched nothing. I did get hooked on the show Sugar,
Yeah, we know.
which I cannot recommend. As much as I love, mainly I like watching him drive around L.A. in that beautiful Corvette. That's the year Corvette you want.
What is it, 64?
A convertible. Oh
63?
my God, it was beautiful. But and that guy's a good actor. But if you watch that show, it takes the stupidest turn. Anybody else want?
No, don't. You already blew it once. Don't
It's
tell everybody.
so ridiculous.
I was going
violates
to.
every rule of cinema.
Is that the one with Ricky Martin?
No,
No.
that's
No,
Palm
that's
Royale.
yeah.
I like that,
Royale,
actually.
I love.
With Carol Burnett.
Yeah.
It's good, actually.
Boy. And
Yes.
Ricky Martin still looks pretty good.
Kristen
looks
Wiig.
great.
He can get any woman he wants.
Yeah.
I bet
Yeah,
you
what a
he
waste.
has so many women.
Oh,
what
man.
a waste.
So much
Tom.
damn.
Just like Josh, all the girls in high school had him come over.
I did kind of waste time just being friends. I should have banged way more of them.
No.
Have we heard from your clown aunt yet?
No, remember?
Here she has a landline.
Yeah, she doesn't have the cell phone. Oh, wait, I do have a text here.
Oh, from one of the
Once
brothers?
again, one of Josh's aunts was a clown.
Unrelated.
We're
It's,
trying to find his
Oh.
clown name.
What does it say?
Why don't you call her if it's a landline? Give her a ring.
Yeah.
I would have to.
She's been up for
There'd be a lot
4
of
hours.
catch up. You know what I mean?
How you doing,
Yeah, doing
Joshy? It's
fine.
been so long.
Here, I'll do it. Would she recognize your voice?
Yeah, you
Let's
know,
do
but
it.
hey, it's Josh.
I could
Probably,
go,
what the hell's this?
Hey, Aunt Matilda, whatever her name is.
Nancy.
Aunt Nancy. This is
Yeah.
Josh calling. I'm on the radio right now.
Let's try it.
And
Is it true you
we're-
never wore pants when you were
Oh,
a
God.
clown?
Yeah, but you call her live on the air.
I don't want to I don't want to.
No.
What do they call it? Gotcha her like
Sabotage
that.
her.
Yeah, call her after.
You can call,
No?
you could leave. You can call her during the next break.
We can look forward to tomorrow with it.
Just say what time zone is
She's
she
an hour
in?
She's Central Time Zone.
so yeah, that's a little early yet.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's still early? What is she?
How old is she?
How lazy is she?
Not lazy. It's a matter of maybe she wants to sleep in.
Get your ass out of bed,
But as a
Matilda.
gig.
Get your ass out of bed, Matilda.
Is she retired?
Yes.
Okay, so she
except for
doesn't-
I don't know if she's retired from the clowning, but
What else did she do other than clowning?
I don't.
You should
She
really
was,
spend more time with your aunt, John.
I want to
Really.
say
She was
nothing.
she was an executioner.
Okay.
She was an
I think,
executioner at the prison in Illinois.
I thought she made some
a
of the
correctional
finest
guard.
human skin sport coats you've ever seen. Is that right?
That may be, but she kept that secret.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a very kind lady, a very sweet woman.
You said.
Great laugh. One of the best laughs you'll ever hear.
If we get her on the phone, we're going to be nice to her.
No, you
I don't
won't.
think she wants to. She's also a humble lady. I don't think she wants to be on the radio.
Yeah.
Well, then call her and
that's
just you
sweet.
talk to her. Just get the name of the clown.
All right.
This is exciting.
Now, here's what I would recommend.
Yeah.
Tell him you called her.
And make up
give
a
him
name.
like a lame
Yes.
On it.
Make up a name. Anything.
And it ends there. And he'll go, well, that's no good. And
Turns out it was Sugar Walls.
Big Sheena Easton fan.
Gray Bush the clown.
Oh God.
Gray
Is
Bush.
she going to hear about Flappy?
She will not hear about
Remember
Flappy.
when you got mad? Didn't you? This is the Willie and Sam, and when they were little, you took them to the circus, and the one clown was the focus of the whole circus.
Oh, that French clown dude.
You
Yeah.
hated that French clown.
There's a whole Disney videotape that my kids watched over and over with
What
that
was
clown.
his name?
I don't remember,
was-
but he doesn't
'cause
talk.
That circus they would
It
have
was
one
mimed.
Like a headliner.
one big
Yeah.
focus.
Yeah.
And it was this French clown, and it was
Yeah.
the most boring.
It was something like Sacre Bleu.
Yeah, and he mimes everything.
Wasn't
He pulls
funny?
people
I
out
know
of the
it wasn't
audience.
interesting, or I think I paid for this.
It was something like plantar fasciitis.
My boys are going, can we go buy a lizard or something? This is so incredibly boring.
Boring.
What about those things that spin around and light up?
I probably have 30 of those in my basement.
Speaking of your basement, is it safe? Are you locked down? Are you going on vacation? You going to let your security system ruin your vacation?
Is it safe?
Is it safe? Like Simply Safe? Well, if you don't have Simply Safe, it's not safe. When you travel, you think, did I lock up? Is the window open? The garage door open? Are the pets running around the neighborhood? Well, Simply Safe. You can just check in on your smartphone and look at your many, many indoor and outdoor high-definition cameras to watch over your property day and night. Sensors that also detect break-ins, fires, floods, and much more. And Simply Safe was named Best Home Security of 2024 by U.S. News and World Report. Backed by 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. Remember, at Simply Safe, there's no contract and comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. And Simply Safe has given me and many, many Bob and Tom listeners real peace of mind. And now you can have it at a great price. Get 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick. You got a letter here.
Yeah?
Dear Bob and Tom Show, I saw the Behind the Music episode about the Chuck E. Cheese band. Wow.
Yeah.
The usual problems
that
with drugs and girlfriends. I'd love to see that.
Goes up to 7 pizzas a day.
Yeah, the bass player got addicted to pepperoni pizza. When we come back, we have chimpanzees, monkeys. There's two different things.
Two different things. Thank you.
Yes, and chickens, all in the news. It's very important stuff. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
BTW, FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an gestural implant, 68 milligrams radiopaque. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hi, everybody.
I remember her name.
You remember
wait,
your
wait.
aunt's clown name?
Your aunt was a clown.
I promise I'm not lying.
Okay.
It came to me when I was in the bathroom. Just
Dubsty.
Is it Dumpy the clown?
No, there's no reason it should have. Why it hit me there, I don't
All right,
know.
Okay.
But Tom, you'll be happy to know. What did you suggest that my aunt's clown name was?
Flappy the Pantless Clown.
It actually rhymes with she, and I think this is why I forgot.
Is it Happy?
It is. Yeah.
Happy the
Happy
clown.
the
Because she had a line that would go along with it. There was something like, she's like, "Yeah, I'm Happy the Clown," and anytime somebody, "Why are you named Happy?" she would say, "Don't I look happy?" or something like that.
Oh, yeah. She wrote all her own stuff, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Did she ever try to, bend your ear about any professional advice or anything about jokes in the clown act? or
Never.
anything like that?
No.
Really?
She had some patter that was pretty entertaining.
And did she have the sight gags like the flower?
Yeah,
and
she could do some sleight of hand.
You had the hat that opened up in the top or
I don't
anything
know
like
about that.
Full makeup. Full makeup.
You could be a good
Yeah.
clown. Chick, you could be, what would you be as a clown? Like Bitter the clown?
Angry the clown. How about that?
Oh, I saw Bitter the clown. Remember that one year at the circus? It was like a break. There was an intermission, and we happened to be on the front row in the
He was
clown.
openly complaining?
He was trying to entertain what crowd was paying attention, but it's intermission. People are up mingling.
Yeah, of course.
What am I doing here? Why am I bothering?
Was that part of his act?
No,
I just
he
lost
was
it.
so pissed. He just lost it. And my ex-husband and I, we looked at each other, we go, did he just do that?
That's funny.
Yeah, he was done. He
That
was
is
over.
really, clowning has really, I think far more people are just outright scared of clowns
Yes.
than they would
Yes.
be entertained by clowns anymore, right? Don't you
Well,
think,
you can-
Tom?
You've got Stephen King, and that'll help.
Sure.
The It
Yeah,
thing. And
the
then
It.
You'll
Float, too.
What was the movie I sent you the article about, Josh? Was it
Killer
Killer
Clowns.
Clowns from Outer Space?
Yeah.
Oh,
A cult
traumatized
classic.
my child. Yes, ask Ava about it.
Anyway, what else have you got over there?
Well, police in Utah say a fifth grader unknowingly brought a bag of THC-infused gummies to school.
I had no idea. I thought it was licorice, man.
11-year-old brought the gummy worms from home to Green Acres Elementary School in North Ogden, Utah,
I'm your principal, Eb.
where they shared the edibles with other children at recess.
Oh, no. This is so bad.
Kids allegedly-
What grade?
11th grade, fifth graders.
Nap time was 6 hours that afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the band, they were jamming.
Kids ate some of the THC-infused gummies and became ill.
Oh.
The Salt Lake Tribune reports prosecutors are looking into potential criminal charges against the parent of the child
Oh, my.
who brought the gummies to school.
Yikes.
A form of neglect, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they do look like candy.
Yeah, they do.
They are candy.
Yeah.
Be careful out there.
Yeah.
I thought don't they have to make them sort of unappealing looking?
No,
Isn't that
No,
part
not
of
at
it?
all.
No.
Not
They
at all.
don't walk into a store.
Gonna have to make them
Gummies
look
dipped
like a
in sugar.
diseased lung or something.
No.
What world
Where
are you living in? Good Lord,
Yeah, just
man.
be
I mean,
careful out
they
there.
can be colorful and
Oh, yeah.
attractive to kids.
Heck
Yep.
yeah.
Yes.
Just like Joe Campbell.
Yeah.
I thought they had to deliberately make them so they couldn't be mistaken for
No,
kids.
that's a gun. They have to paint the end of it orange. Okay.
Well, that's
Okay.
true, but yeah.
Well, they should. They should make them, look like
What?
things
No,
kids would be.
you are classic at this. The parents need to put it in a higher cabinet or
Yeah.
something.
Lock it in a lockbox.
It's not the responsibility of
Blaming the victims.
No,
what he
I'm not.
does.
No, I'm not blaming the victims at all. I'm saying that they should be. There should be some. They should be like black,
They're shaped like
and in the
weed.
shape of something
Yeah.
could be awkward. You'd like make them look like little crosses, so they would. They'd feel all guilty
Like
about
gumdrops.
biting.
What, like Mr. Yuck? Yeah.
Little crosses.
Yeah, the kids are.
Wasn't there drugs when we were kids called White Cross or something like
They
that?
were speed,
yeah.
weren't they?
Yeah.
No,
it was
I mean,
speed.
I'm like little rubber.
I
Never
think
mind.
my mom used to take White Crosses.
Did she really?
What biggest saucers, man?
What could you make them look like that kids wouldn't want to put them in their mouth?
Broccoli?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Christy Lee's got it solved.
Perfect.
Hey, Mom.
Brussels sprouts?
Hey, some of that broccoli,
Yeah.
Mom. Why should I call you man, Mom? Hey, Mom, man.
Hey, Mom, man.
You know,
Mom, man.
it sucks that recess is until after lunch, man. I'm kind of tired.
And I got the munchies, man.
This algebra's starting to make sense.
Thai officials have launched a plan to curb a town's ever-growing population of marauding wild monkeys.
You mean
Marauding.
Marauding wild monkeys.
Or are they moody
Oh, they're
marauders?
moody.
And
They're
then there would
moody
be
marauders.
maroodies.
Yes. Following unsuccessful attempts to deter the aggressive macaques in Lopburi.
Hey, you heard about macaque?
I hear it's aggressive.
Josh, it's aggressive.
right.
Macaque's aggressive.
No, macaque.
I'm sorry, what?
Macaques.
Macaque.
Officials are now
You got to do it with a Boston accent to get the
Yeah.
double entendre.
Wicked smart.
Officials are now baiting cages with tropical fruit to trap the primates. Those that are successfully captured will be sterilized and transferred to holding pens while authorities look for permanent homes for them. The aim is to pare down the local monkey population, which is thought to be about 2,500. Some of the monkeys will be left
The monkey population.
free to maintain Lopburi's image as Thailand's monkey town.
Won't you take me to
Monkey Town. Take me to.
So
monkey town.
they're going to ship them off somewhere.
Yeah,
Meaning-
somewhere.
They're going to be turned into lunch.
yeah, they're now lion chow.
Nearby Chinese.
You can't, I don't think you should eat monkey meat.
Can we order monkey meat?
No, we're not eating monkey meat.
Or little.
oh, sorry, never mind.
Little dirty birdie feet. Or
Did you hear about the bear meat story? I'm not.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No
I
monkey
did.
meat, no bear meat.
No monkey meat. Monkey meat, they get in your brain, man.
Okay, this says they're going to send them away.
Yeah.
Go to your room.
Oh, are they?
I'm sending you to military school.
No, they're going to the farm.
Yeah.
They're going to live with some nice people at the
Out
farm.
on the farm,
That's
yes.
That's code for monkey, Soylent Green.
Look at the sunset, monkey.
My dad did that. We had a
Shot a monkey?
No, we had a dog that went.
the monkey.
He told me he went. The dog went to live with lesbian veterinarians.
Well, that's pretty.
They got very specific.
I can't think of anything more loving.
Yeah, but they say you can always tell a lie because of the details.
Yeah, the extra detail you don't need.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Why that?
I don't know. For his own entertainment, I assume.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
You're not going to believe what I told my daughter. Yeah. So
I'm looking at the photograph of this. Is they're shipping the monkeys, ironically, in a bunch of barrels.
Oh, well, that's
ship the monkey.
That's what you contain monkeys in, right?
Barrel full of monkeys. That's
By
what
the
I
way,
always heard.
did anyone enjoy that toy?
I had that toy.
Barrel full of monkeys?
No.
You probably didn't have it.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah.
Barrel full of
Yeah.
monkeys?
You pull it out
Nothing.
there.
No.
I mean, I know there are rules to it that we just never played.
No.
The actual
we
game,
never did
but,
anything.
yeah, we
What
would
is the
string
worst
them up.
toy? A Slinky?
Slinky.
No, Slinky has its
Slinky's
place.
I love a slinky.
Seconds of fun.
You could make it go downstairs. Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely.
And then
Really?
what'd you do for the rest of the hour?
Do it again.
Wrap it around my brother's
Or
neck.
pretend it's an accordion. Yeah, sometimes I'd wrap it around my neck and pretend like I was one of those fancy
always got
Renaissance
messed up.
men.
Yes.
Yeah, we used to tie it to two trees and wait for little Jerry Black to drive by on his bike and his Stingray. Hey, Jerry.
Wait a minute.
You
Wait.
clotheslined your neighbor kid
With a
Wait a
slinky.
minute.
with a slinky.
Wait for who?
Jerry.
I thought he had a last name first time
Jerry
around.
Black, yeah.
Jerry Black?
That was my friend, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What a friend.
He must
Hey,
have been
buddy.
very good.
He was a
friend.
daredevil.
Oh, was he?
We used to do that, but with
anymore.
fishing line, so they wouldn't see it.
Oh,
What movie did they? Was that in The Great Escape where they did that?
Fishing line?
They clotheslined some guy on a motorcycle. Okay.
Oh, I think it was the greatest.
I'd like to introduce
Steve
you to my
McQueen?
friend, Jerry Black. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, Jerry Black. I had to get my neck traced because he almost cut my head off with a slinky.
you know what you call a slinky tied between two trees? Razor wire.
Razor wire.
The same thing.
Now it's a fun toy.
Now it's made of plastic, isn't it? Or do they
Those
still-
are terrible.
They
Yeah,
were
yeah.
terrible.
The plastic one's no
Yeah.
good.
Although almost every, and I bet I had 5 or 6 slinkies as my
Really?
career as a child.
Oh, a glut.
And I'm a glutton. And every time that one of the ring would bend and
Yep.
it would never go back the way.
Oh,
it
exactly.
came out of the
You get
box.
one
Twi-
bent
it
ring, you're
twists.
screwed.
It's over.
So
Yeah.
so you get the plastic ones, and that wasn't a problem anymore.
But the problem was they never really worked.
No, they never.
The problem is it's a stupid toy that.
Oh, when
Okay.
it worked, man, it was
So you had the
fascinating.
slinky, and then you had the Etch-a-Sketch. What was your other I hate toy?
It just gets us how to discourage anyone from ever becoming an artist. Make it impossible to draw anything.
No, you just had to learn. It's a finesse. It's
Or you were really good at drawing a staircase. Either way.
real good at it.
Okay, well,
Mazes. I
a
used
lot
to
of
make
wasted time there.
College students in China discovered a monkey had broken into their dormitory.
Another monkey.
Yeah, video captured by a student identified as Ms. Liu shows the primate jumping around her room at Guiyang University. Her roommate was eventually able to shoo the intruder away.
Shoo.
Ms. Liu later explained that the college is near a forest park where wild monkeys are often seen foraging for food.
First name?
And
Betty.
where
Betty?
She's getting out tonight.
the head cook at the cafeteria is often seen out there with a net.
More monkey brains.
Those veal cutlets sure tasted funny today. That's because they're mostly monkey.
Mostly monkey.
Now we know the next strain of COVID's going to start.
How's that song go? Miles and miles of mutilated monkey meat, little dirty birdie feet.
You got it.
Something, something, something.
Where'd
something.
that song come from?
And me
Childhood.
without my spoon or something.
I don't remember that.
You remember that?
No, never.
Miles and miles of monkey meat?
Mutilated monkey meat. Little dirty birdie
Boys.
feet.
You boys. Hey, there's a Japanese island where not monkeys, but cats outnumber people.
Oh, sure. Cat Island is kind of famous.
It's called
I don't think they call
Nico
it Cat.
Ninja.
I don't think they call it
Nico
Cat Island.
Jinja or Cat Shrine, which I can't speak today.
No, you're
mythologizes cats as guardian angels of Tashirojima. Legend says the island used to keep cats to protect the silkworm cocoons from rats. Another legend says fishermen used to watch the cat's behavior for tips on the coming weather before heading out to sea. And it's believed the shrine was built by a remorseful fisherman who accidentally injured a cat while working. Now visitors can make offerings to the island's guardians.
So there are more cats than people?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like a sanctuary for crazy clown ants? Like yours.
Hi, Aunt Nancy's not crazy.
She's been 6 cats.
No,
does she have 6
named
cats?
Named after famous clowns.
Bozo.
Okay.
Ronald Bozo.
Pat, you got a song about having too many cats?
I got you.
Oh.
Tashirojima cats on a tiny island. Tashirojima cats.
Oh, my God.
They outnumber humans. Tashirojima cats. Purring since they're babies. Tashirojima cats.
Hiroshima cats?
None are
No.
Tashirojima.
It's the name
None
of
are
it.
carrying
Tashirojima.
Still singing the song, Tom. Well, there's 100 cats and 50 humans in Tashirojima.
Are you going to want to interrupt all of his songs with what is he
I
saying?
couldn't understand what Hiroshima cats were.
No, Tashirojima.
Tashirojima. It's in your story.
Well, they should have named it Pussy Island. A lot more people would have come to see it.
Well, that joke was coming up.
There you go. See,
Let's
Pat?
start again.
Yeah.
Really?
All right, or where we were.
Pick up.
Well, there's 100 cats and 50 humans in Tashirojima. They're chasing rodents away from the silkwood plants since before Hiroshima. They're considered good luck to the fishermen folk, so they built a shrine, to the sweet, sweet pussycat. And those fine felines,
Here it comes again, Tom.
Tashirojima cats. Pretty little
Pussies.
Hiroshima cats.
It's hard to sing Hiroshima.
Hiroshima.
Tom calls a pussy island Hiroshima.
You want people to come visit.
I promise to be better tomorrow.
What do you want to go, Cat Island or Pussy Island? Well, Pat, I'm sorry if I ruined it.
Well, it is a cat house, right?
Yeah, technically.
You refer to it as a cat house.
Residents of a UK village are being terrorized by a flock of feral chickens.
What the hell is going on in our world?
I think it's coming to an end, Chick. The Guardian reports the chicken swarm is making life hell for those in the town of Snetzensham. Snetzensham is where the chickens are accused of digging up gardens, clucking in the early morning hours.
Hey, stop that clucking in the early morning hours.
Villagers say the problem is aggravated by visitors who travel to see the chickens and leave food for them.
Hey, how
which
you
they
doing?
say
Here for the chickens?
contributes to a rodent problem.
Now, are feral chickens edible?
They're free range, aren't they?
Anything's edible, thank you.
Well, I mean, you import a couple coyotes, this chicken problem is going to be over real quick.
The issues with the unruly flock have been raised
Weasels
with
or chicken hawks.
Snitchin Barris Council, which is threatening to remove the chickens altogether.
I'm just, like I said, get a couple of free-range coyotes and...
Do they have coyotes in the UK?
Well, it's time to introduce them.
No, I think it's coyote free.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Since the Crusades.
I'm sure they got something that'd be happy to eat a lot of chickens.
I'm sure. Like raccoons or something?
Okay.
Raccoons eat chickens.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. Ask Goske about that.
Did they break into his chicken coop?
Oh, yeah.
Does he still have the chicken coop?
No.
You know all the chickens, and he buried the chickens after they were, and evidently someone broke in and dug up the dead
No,
bodies.
the dogs are starting to.
The dogs
are digging up his old chickens.
digging up the dead
that's a
chicken
nightmare.
body.
Yeah, it is.
Can you imagine what a dead chicken body would smell like?
A gross house.
You got to bury deep.
Yeah. Bury him deeper.
It stinks over there at Oskay.
Plus-
No, it doesn't. He's a beautiful home.
Now, Chick, you got to move the when he sells that house, he has to let people know.
Yeah,
there's a chicken. But otherwise
chicken
you can get a poultrygeist.
You know what? That's delightful.
Thank you. Delightful from Pat.
You
Conlon.
had you had no hesitation and almost a smirk as
So,
you were delivering that.
what exactly? How does it work? So the coyote kills all the chickens.
Yeah.
And then what happens? They bury them, and then what happens?
Yeah, I mean, but you got to move the bodies along with the headstones, otherwise you could get a poultrygeist.
So those would be ghost chickens?
You can't just...
Oh,
no. Christ. A chicken farmer went out one dark and windy day.
Plunka, plunka,
By the
plunka.
croup he rested as he went along his way. And all at once a rotten egg hit him in the eye. It was the sight he dreaded.
Ghost chickens in the sky.
Had raised chickens since he was 24, working for the colonel for 30 years or more, killing all those chickens and sending them to fry. Now they want revenge. Ghost chickens in the sky. Everybody. The beaks were black and shiny, their eyes were burning red. They had no meat or feathers, these chickens were dead. They picked the farmer up and he died by the claw. They cooked them extra crispy and ate them with coleslaw. Everybody! Ghost chickens in the sky.
John Murray, the classic. Ghost chickens in the sky.
That is a good story.
A poultrygeist.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's very, very scary.
Very scary.
Did you have a slinky when you were a kid?
Very serious.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Really? In a trailer?
Well, my grandmother had basement steps, so we used
Oh, there
it
you
there
go.
a
Okay.
lot.
Got to go to Grammy's house. I'm taking the slinky.
Yep, grandma had steps.
That'll kill the first 2 minutes.
They had steps on the outside. You had to walk up, to get in there.
Oh, sure. Yeah. 2 steps, right?
That's fun.
5,
in the
maybe
winter.
4, 5.
Like the Psycho House.
Open the door.
Yeah, of course.
Right now, I want to talk about the best of all gifts for Father's Day. Of course, I'm talking about Omaha Steaks. That's what Dad wants. Dad wants steaks, right, Josh?
That's exactly right. Leave the slinky for the kids.
Yeah.
Dad.
Right. Yeah.
A man wants steak. Father's Day's right around the corner, my friends. Give him a gift that's guaranteed to take him to his happy place. Omaha Steaks. A world-class dad deserves a world-class steak. And the Father's Day experts at Omaha Steaks, they've made it easy with hand-selected gift packages starting at only $89. Just go to omahasteaks.com. That's S-T-E-A-K-S, not S-T-A-K-E-S. That would be a vampire deterrent company. The Omaha Steaks.
They sell garlic and mirrors.
That's right. Use promo code BTS at checkout. You're going to get an additional discount when you do. Shop gourmet gift packages for Old Dad's Day. Pick from premium.
See, we're all going to be better tomorrow, I promise.
Omaha,
It's just been a long weekend.
Omaha steaks and stuff. Omaha.
Pick from premium proteins like the juicy pork chops, air-chilled chicken, and beefy burgers. Your dad is guaranteed to love every bite. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS to get exclusive savings. Shop for unforgettable gifts guaranteed to make Pop's day. Because look, if there's one thing Omaha Steaks knows, it's that dads want steak. That's omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout. Save on exclusive packages starting at only $89. I know your dad's really going to appreciate it, and you're going to appreciate the smile on his face when you give him Omaha Steaks.
Delicious. Don't get him a tie.
No.
Get him steaks. And then you can go visit him and say, hey, how about those great steaks?
Yeah.
Did you get the lasagna, Dad? I told you to get the lasagna.
But he's being gifted the thing, so
well, if he
Dad
wants,
would go, hey.
He's got to earn his gift.
The Bob and Tom Show is experiencing technical difficulties. We'll be right back in just a moment as we return you to your regular
Don't forget
schedule.
the lasagna, you. What kind of a son have I raised?
I'm sorry, Dad.
Coming back with a little history for you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Well, that went well.
I can't imagine it could have gone any better.
I just like teasing.
I blame myself.
As you should.
Mm-hmm.
What, are we done?
Go right ahead, Tom.
No, this is where you're supposed to introduce the segment.
Is that right?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Do it every day.
I thought you were going to do something else. Something about a monkey in sandals.
You want to do that right now?
No, we can save that, right?
Today in history, do you know the number? You don't know the number, do you?
It's May 28th. I just looked it up right here.
All right.
Happy birthday, the great Jim Thorpe. Won a gold medal at the 1912 Olympics.
That's the
It was
rumor.
being fleet of foot. It wasn't in break dancing. Although I may be turning on this. I may be getting psyched up about break dancing
you?
at the Paris Olympics.
Yeah, because your kids are into it now?
No,
Yeah.
I was watching the promos
Yeah?
during the Indy 500 for the NBC production of the Paris Games.
Yeah.
Very cool. Those beautiful promos. That you didn't anyone know? I'm the only one.
I didn't see it because I haven't seen the
Well,
NBC
it
broadcast
looks like
yet.
very exciting. And the Eiffel Tower, they're going to be doing volleyball beneath the Eiffel Tower.
What happened on this date?
Okay, fine. Son of a bitch. Gladys Knight, born in this date in 1944, of course.
Midnight Train to
She's
Georgia.
got the pips, of course.
Nothing without the pips.
What's a pip again?
I don't know, but there,
Small bird.
on Richard Pryor's NBC show, there was a quick bit where he just had the three pips on stage singing backup. And it was, ladies and gentlemen, the Richard Pryor Show presents the Pips.
Oh, the solo?
And it was him.
Isn't a pip something? Isn't it a thing?
I don't know. I've never heard of a pip.
Is it the plastic part on shoelaces or something?
No, that's
a tip.
No,
it's something else.
Probably skip this one. Oh, here's a good one. 1945, happy birthday to the great John Fogerty of Creedence and great solo stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see, Jake Johnson.
Oh, I love Jake Johnson.
Born in
He's
1978.
funny guy. Really funny actor.
And then events on this date. Edward and Andre Michelin.
They start the tire company?
They started
raiding restaurants, didn't they?
the tire company in 1889.
Yeah, how'd they go from tires to food? That doesn't seem like...
Because you drive to restaurants in a car.
Okay, fair enough.
They literally reinvented the wheel. The U.S. Attorney General said it was illegal. Excuse me. I'm sorry. The U.S. Attorney General said it was legal for women to wear pants in public in 1923.
Thanks a lot. It was skirts until then.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can you imagine it being illegal to wear pants?
Well, yeah, I couldn't wear pants in my grade
How
school.
odd. Yeah, that is odd. Well, was that a school rule?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still.
But to be clear, you were wearing something in the
wearing
lower
a
half of your
skirt.
body. Okay.
Yes, I had to wear a skirt.
You said I couldn't wear pants to grade school. So, boy, that is a
Was that your
sick place.
Just your teacher's rule? Or
Did I mention I went to Catholic school?
Okay.
Makes
Well,
it
that
even
doesn't help
creepier,
the
doesn't
argument.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, Sister Penguin.
In 1951, Willie Mays connected for his first major league home run.
Yeah.
And he liked it so much he did it again and again and again and again and again.
You know what? I'm going to do that again.
Who was it?
Again?
Like 600 times, right? Willie Mays?
And I didn't know this one. In 1999, after 22 years of restoration, Da Vinci's The Last Supper was put back on display.
So it's
22
not
years.
It's not the original painting.
Well, they-
originally, they were at 4 separate tables.
That's
What
right.
did they use? Paint by numbers? What did they do?
Yeah.
22 years.
It's an art form. They have to clean it and fix the paint up. And they
all about it.
They had to be a better photo if they didn't have half the guys facing their back. So they all stuck them around front for a better shot.
You know what's most annoying, though, is they sat them right next to another table in an empty restaurant. Can you believe that?
What are the
Like,
odds
hey,
of that?
give us some room here. Why?
Also, there are numbers.
they do that?
They have numbers like football jerseys on the back of
Funny enough,
you don't see
on this date in 2016, Harambe
programs.
shot at the Cincinnati Zoo.
And you felt compelled to bring this up?
Why?
Because we haven't heard from the Cincinnati affiliate in a little while.
He's also compelled to laugh about it. He's really laughing over there.
No.
Enjoys a dead gorilla.
It was a very sad situation for everyone involved.
Build a better fence next time and get back to me. In 2018, Coca-Cola launched its first alcoholic drink in Japan.
Wrong.
Oh.
Coca-Cola.
Wonder how that went.
I don't know.
Well, you could go run out and get one here right now.
You know, in
That's
Japan,
how it
they also did they did one with noodles. It's called a ramen Coke.
Ramen Coke. I like
bartender.
No.
Yes.
No.
Bartender.
Stop. It's a bad pun.
Bartender, can I have a ramen Coke?
I like it.
And salty. Funny enough.
I'm very salty.
Yeah, very salty.
Good Lord.
Rum and Coke. That's very good. That's a great way to end.
Yeah, that's. I think we should just stick to it right there. Okay, good. Thank you very much for joining us. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us. It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired, okay?
What?
Here we go. I love the excursions with me and Welling.
It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.